Hello, y'all. How's it going? It is currently Wednesday, March 4th, and I'm gonna play a little bit of Overwatch. Like many of us, since for the last week or two, there we go. For the last week or two, last couple of weeks have been very fun. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch the last couple of weeks since they suddenly announced that it was Overwatch again. Just Overwatch, I don't know where they would show it here in the game and all that, but it's just Overwatch, no two. And what's more, they dropped like a bunch of heroes at once. Let me move so you can maybe see the whole full list of heroes. And apparently doing that command also activates the menu. Okay, cool. Hotkeys are fun. I will say I had to turn off my webcam's hotkeys because it turns out that if you hold down Alt to pick a thing, right, and hit W, it ends up looking at my feet. It enters whiteboard mode, so I had to turn that off before the stream. I will say, had to do a couple of things before the stream to get things all nice and sorted. One being that while I've been mostly playing at my couch with a nice wireless keyboard and all that, I will say that when I usually play like off stream, I sit in the other chair, which means my hand is on the shoulder rest, the armrest, which means that it's long, whereas the console in the middle of the love seat is shorter. So what I ended up doing is I got a Wii balance board out of the closet, and that's longer, it turns out, and I covered it in fabric in a blanket so it wouldn't be so coarse and lifeless. Camera, I can't use your hotkeys, so you're just going to have to follow me properly. So that feels pretty okay. That feels pretty good. I think I'll be able to manage. Let me say. Anyway, they just added like 5 new heroes. Domina. Who else? Domina. I guess Domina's the one tank. There's Anren. Anron. Emery. And this dude. What the fuck's his name? Mizuki. And finally, Jetpack Cat, which is probably the one that people like the most of them. Well, that and Domina is very strong, so I'll say we see Domina. Let me say, we're gonna be playing some mystery heroes tonight, and whenever we see Domina, we're gonna try very hard to keep her alive, which shouldn't be that hard because she is pretty tanky. She has very much sustain, very much like get off me type shit, and also her shields regenerate pretty nicely, such that she's kind of hard to kill, which is a problem in mystery heroes for reasons that'll become self-evident. So yeah, I've been playing for the last couple of weeks. I hadn't played previously since I think really when Overwatch 2 hit. When it went from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2, I played for probably a few months before getting put out by the whole, oh, you have to pay for heroes things. I think I might have popped back in briefly when they were like, oh, now you can just get the heroes and you don't have to pay for them. But I will say, in addition to the 5 brand new ones, there were 5 new ones to me that I've had the pleasure of learning a little bit in the last couple of weeks, like Hazard. I think Maga might have been around last time I played. I don't remember. I know Ramata was very new last time I played, so I remember him. Also, there's Freya was new since the last time I played. Venture, Vendetta, basically just like anyone who's most of the new characters have been new to me, but I'll say I've been playing for a couple weeks now, randomly, as Mystery Heroes is, so I've gotten like a taste of all of them. Ilari is kind of seems like one of the best as far as healers go right now, as far as I can tell, my uneducated self. Juno's new to me. Laurie was new. Wu Yang was new. there are like 10, 12 new characters for me this last month, which has been fun. And hell, like, I never really got a good feel for Kiriko. I never got a good feel for Echo, even. So, I'll say it's been a good time, and hopefully I will be able to play and do a good job here in this game and have some good times. I will say I have disabled chat for the purposes of, well, you know, you're not missing much anyway. And, you know, even if I have it on, usually it's just a place where you go GG at the end of the game, and, you know, occasionally someone is complaining about, especially in Mystery Heroes, the comp or the random chance. Let me explain Mystery Heroes for those who don't know. If anyone doesn't know, is watching this for some reason. What the rules of Mystery Heroes is that whenever you respawn, whenever you spawn, die, respawn, etc., spawn for the first time, die and get killed and come back, you will respawn as a random hero. And that could be any hero without regard to composition, without regard to class. And it's fun. It's a good time. You know, you can have multiple tanks randomly. You can have like 3 healers randomly. You could have 0 healers randomly. You could be all assassins, no tanks, no supports. Maybe, possibly, anything could happen. But generally, we're gonna see something that's reasonably balanced sort of come to, you know, I feel like, you know, there is a good chance that we won't get a good comp, but there is also a good chance that, like, once you get a good comp, by the virtue of your comp being good, that comp might stick around more for longer, which is fun and good. And I will say, you know, there's definitely people who complain and like get really annoyed about the when playing Mystery Heroes, just insofar as like random chance and like you know, they got a good hero, you got a bad hero, and I'll say, or one you're not suited to, one that's underpowered, one that doesn't fit in comp-wise, not good at what you need it to do. I will say, in that case, my philosophy is pretty straightforward, and I think hopefully we'll see as we start playing some. My philosophy is like, hey, if you see a Domina on the other side, or like, I don't know, like a Widow, or if a Widow is killing you a lot, let's say, for instance, if there is a hero on the other side that you have realized is trouble, what you need to do is very simple. You need to kill them at any cost. You know, in general, death is not... Getting killed just costs opportunity cost, basically. It's not like in a deathmatch shooter where getting killed means a point for the enemy team. You're just going back to the spawn, you're just starting over, and if there's time, that's fine. But, like, if you are able to trade your crappy hero for their good hero, break up their comp, if you kill them, they will not be that hero anymore, and, you know, problem solved. That's what you gotta do, I believe, in Mystery Heroes. Just, like, dive on the problem characters, target fire them. I know it's difficult if there's, like, a Mercy, say, for instance, running around. I mean, I guess in that case, the answer is simple. Target the Mercy. Dive on the Mercy. Let yourself be killed to kill the Mercy. And if you fail, hey, you know, that's, that happens. Yeah, you know, if their team is doing good, if they're defending, if, they're together, for instance, ooh, that can be, tough to handle, but, we'll do our best, and, yeah. Does that about sum up how I like to play? I'll say, before we begin, I'll say just like a couple more words about myself and how I like to play this game. I'm a pretty aggressive motherfucker, and I like to go in hard. I like to go in strong, and you know, if we get a team that like is simpatico with that, I think it'll go pretty well. If, you know, they're just like hanging out far back from the point to be safe, you know, to not risk their lives, and then I will sigh and I'll go, you know, it is what it is, and I'll try to make the best of it, you know. As far as favorite characters go, My two favorite are Junkrat, love to bombard from a distance and do tons and tons of AoE damage. And my second favorite, or maybe first favorite, I don't know, they're kind of honestly tied for that, would be Torbjorn. I like to put down my turrets somewhere clever and then flank aggressively. You know, I do believe that Torbjorn's gun is really good and really good for flanking and like putting pressure on people who are trying to get an angle on your turrets or otherwise, you know, get around its range and all that and where it can shoot. You can absolutely, like, with your, especially with your E, just, like, lay down some fire into, like, a choke point and just, like, consistently hit people, maybe even in the head. Other characters, I mean, a lot of the earlier characters I'm not bad at. I like a Mei, I like and I'll say, like, I've done pretty well recently with a lot of characters. I've had good Roadhog matches, hell, I've even had good matches with characters I don't think I'm very good at, like, I've had a couple of Widowmaker games where it's like, okay, well, usually my strategy with Widowmaker is to get killed as soon as possible so I can not be Widowmaker. But I've gotten a few choice snipes out before, like, going onto the point and, you know, trying to defend it a little bit, like close range style, just to get dispatched and respawned as quickly as possible. I like Zenyatta. I think Zenyatta's really good for support. Really been enjoying Ilari when I get her, and you know, I've had some good Ana games, I've had a lot of good games with a lot of characters, honestly. So let's just get into this and do it. And by the way, we might at the end do like a tier list, maybe. I do not have that set up. I might have to throw to a break to get that all set up and captured nice and good. Oh, my eye's kind of sore. Maybe I should take a break before we begin and put some eye drops in. I did get LASIK like 9 months ago, and ooh, 1 second, folks. Let me go put some eye drops in my eye, and then we'll begin. Okay, okay. All right. By the way, everything's good, right? We're live. We're recording. Yes. Okay. Good. I don't know if you can see like the eye drops around my eyes. I hope they, you know, it'd be funny if we lost and it looked like I was crying over it. I think my eyes look fine, though, so, yeah. Alright, let's, get going. Let's do it. Let's just do a bunch of mystery heroes. I'll say we might pop into some of these other modes. I don't do any competitive. I don't know, like, what exactly is going on in arcade right now. No Limits is sometimes fun. Total Mayhem, and there's some fun things here. What is Mystery Duel? That's probably a pretty fun mode, honestly. I don't do competitive, never really cared to be ranked or anything, and I tried Stadium once, and honestly, you know, as someone who likes the mode where you switch heroes randomly every couple minutes, the mode where you play as the same hero for like 20 minutes, I don't know, that's for me. Also, like, this process of choosing perks and items and abilities and like all that crap kind of confused the hell out of me. I didn't care for it. I don't know if like we want to, you know, give it a second chance live on air and see me flounder a bit in a mode I do not understand the how to play or the appeal of, and I just really think it's not my kind of mode. Really, it's the opposite of what I want. Okay, here we go. It's Mystery Heroes, and we're doing it. I assume that all the like Eldorado, yes. By the way, like I said, I did turn off the text chat is off. Voice chat is off, so, you know, no, don't worry, no one's hearing me, other than people watching, and, we won't see any untoward messages, I suppose. Let's do it. We got, I forget what I fucking voted for. I think I was looking at menu options. How's the, audio, by the way? I found that the music is pretty low key, but the gunshots are a bit louder, so I figure this level is fine. You'll hear more of the game as we're like shooting and grappling, and yeah, let's do it. I'll say I think Roadhog. I bet Roadhog isn't very good outside of Mystery Heroes because like his main talent is like picking and eliminating people pretty quick, like with the hook and all that, as well as being very yeah. Let me get my sea legs. I don't usually play this this forward seating. All right. Really good at like getting a pick and killing them pretty quickly. So like if they come at us, we should be able to like you know, we should be able to get a lot of cases where they come at us and we get a quick hook and we get a quick kill. Dang, that's slippery fish, that one, Ilori. The ability to kill any hero that you want is a pretty good one in Mystery Heroes. The fact that you cannot like tank that much. Oh dang, that was a good dodge as well. Making me look silly with the skill. Well, we're winning, so who's counting? They're not getting anywhere near to the point. The ability to get a quick pick, I don't know the range off the top of my head. The ability to get a pick at reasonable range is really good in Mystery Heroes, where that can be the difference between that can really eliminate a problem character very easily. But otherwise, I can see why it wouldn't be as reliable. I will get it back. I'm usually just like watching YouTube and stuff as I play, so you know, I'm usually not at full attention, to be fair, but also I'm not usually trying to think about what I'm doing and give opinions at the same time. So we'll see how this is. That Widowmaker. Hello. Ah, shit. A thing that I think is weird right now with Overwatch is the fact that there's the talent system, right? There's like perks or whatever, and every time in Mystery Heroes especially, when you spawn, you get a random selection of two perks. And I feel like that's weird and confusing, especially when you know, are playing as, let's say you're playing as McCree, as Cassidy. Let's say you're playing as Cassidy there, and you pull right trigger, and instead of getting a fan the hammer like normal style, nice. Instead of getting a fan the hammer, you get something else. You get I'm just trying to stay mobile here. Instead of getting a fan the hammer, you get, instead of getting fan the hammer, imagine you're McCree and you pull right trigger. You don't get fan the hammer, you get something else entirely. Specifically in this case, the ability that like does a slow or some shit. To me, that's pretty weird, and kind of, I don't know that it's going to happen. It surprises me every time. Ah, shit. Ah, we just missed it. That was close, though. I'm gonna use my mobility to get out of here. I wish, tangents end here. I wish there was an ability to, like, you know, set your perks ahead of time. Especially for this mode. That would make a lot of characters more consistent. And, to me, that'd be fun. I don't know how to feel about Hazard. I feel like he's a little weak. feel like he does a lot of things that are interesting, but he doesn't have that much of like self-sustain or like, you know, he can like defend himself using his needles attack where he like goes into a block, and I'll say he's better than Doomfist for that, but you know, I think he could really use the oh, in the recent patch, apparently they had a bunch of passives for each hero, and a bunch of tanks have a passive where they heal every time they jump. And since he is a dude that jumps all the time, it would have been really convenient if I don't think I can go in there and heal him without dying. It'd be really convenient if I forget what I was saying. Let's do this. She's really good. Mercy is. Mercy is maybe your best bet for healing. And of course, like, the most valuable thing that a Mercy can do is a good res in Mystery Heroes means that we can more readily keep around our best heroes. Seems like we're not making much headway, though, right now. Regardless. These guys aren't dying, but we're not contesting the point either, so you know, it's sort of a moot point. We need to contest the point as much as possible. I agree. Let's group up and do the thing. Pings are on. I don't usually use pings myself.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Okay, looks like we're first on the scene. Looks like they're fighting. We'll back off. Keep on it. Brave. I have my ult. I'm gonna tell them. My ult is ready. Looks like that was a good flank. I'm gonna heal her. I'm holding my ult as much as possible. I think in a normal game, like normally, it's best to just continuously use your ult because you'll get another one, and you'll get another one soon enough. So don't be too precious about it. I'm trapped! I'm trapped! There's no one to help me. Where's Malga used his ult on me, and for some reason, no one was around.
I will not leave a broken world behind.
That's not good. There was nothing I could do there, I think. Myself, solo style. Maybe I could have retreated first before they did, I guess. I think I'm a pretty alright Ana. She's a fun hero with a good burst heal. Also a lot of like a good damage and not as good with the stun. This is not good. 5 seconds still. No, I'm dead. What's Anna's passive? Store excess ultimate charge. I'll say some of these those passives really aren't good for mystery heroes, considering that your odds of getting a second ult is low. Oh crap. We got maybe my worst hero. I've had some okay games with her, but like I am not confident. I need to. I couldn't even get there in time. Whenever a game ends, you randomly endorse 2 people and watch the play of the game. I feel like the play of games have been kind of weird and ending prematurely recently. Yeah, fair. This was the... We were doing all right at first for this first point. Inexplicably, you know, we were not really getting much done, but they weren't really challenging us for the point until all of a sudden they were there, and it wasn't good. Okay, let's hope for better luck next time. Hey, that's always going to be the thing, you know. You're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some, and I'll say, for my part, I am never satisfied until I get a good victory, you know? And that's part of why it's been kind of low-key addicting, this game, last couple weeks. You know, I've had a lot of nights where I've booted it up and gone, okay, I'm just one couple matches, you know? It's like if you get a loss, it's like, okay, well, that's not satisfying. I gotta do another one. But then if you get a really good victory, you also say, like, ooh, I feel good. Let it ride, let it ride. And, you know, then 5 games later, you're looking for one last win after already getting a couple of damn good wins. Just looking for one last victory. But yeah. What's wonder if there's like a good play, if we should like go into the practice range or the skirmish or something. Deathmatch. Information while you wait. All the modes that you can do. I feel like every time I go into the practice range, immediately it finds me a game. So I usually just wait it out and look at the video. You know, if I'm watching a YouTube video, I just watch the YouTube video harder or something. I like Nepal. Who doesn't? Let's go with Nepal. This is a good one. You know, hey, this is a classic. Been here forever. Let me say, I wish that Hanamura and Volskaya could return, and Anubis. Those 3 are classic maps. It is a shame that they are not, like, in any of these modes, because, I don't know, someone complained. A bunch of people, I think, complained about it or something for a while. So this guy, he throws his hat. He has, like, a dash. It's not much of a dash, but it can, like, teleport back after you dash. I don't really have a good feel with that. He has roots. I would compare this dude to basically being like a Rhaegar, Heroes of the Storm. A very aggressive support that is supposed to go in. Also, I think like the more attacks he does, the more passively he heals. In addition to the chain heal hat, he can also do some stuff. Okay. Alright, we're doing some stuff. We're getting onto the point. Let's go. I haven't really got a great feel of him. I don't know if he's just, like, fine or what, but everything on paper with him, nothing I can do there. Anna, you know. Everything on paper with him seems pretty good. You know, multiple ways of healing, a pretty good route. I imagine it might be the thing where, like, in certain modes, right? Like, if you're playing a mode with, oh, wait, I can just return after I go and get the health pack. Oh, that's really useful. Hey, as I speak, learning things about him that make him, that make him more, compelling. I need to nail my fucking roots. Punch the Ramatra, dash away. Ah. Can only get away so much. There's no one to hide behind there. That's a bad thing when you're a sport. This character, what's her name? Junker Queen? Junker Queen, yeah. I'm not the biggest Junker Queen. We'll see what we can do with her. Does that work with you if you put your sword into the ice? Probably not. I think a good Symmetra who's like set up and stuff, you really gotta eliminate her. If you let the turrets just like constantly get you every time you're going for points, that's bad. I don't know how good Tracer is right now. I will say I'm not a great Tracer. I feel like every time I play as her, I struggle to get value. Definitely not one who can necessarily aim instantly as I dash around. Also, I think I might have a quirk that a talent, a perk that makes it so my dashes are longer. That's how the hell do you get used to that? Just like your dash randomly being longer or shorter, whilst also playing 50 other heroes at the same time. That seems like a big ask. We killed one hero, so I guess I feel good about that. We killed one hero. I am happy. Anran! Hey, it's Anran, one of the new characters. I think you're supposed to play Anran like Genji. I think you're supposed to play her wherein, like, you're diving in. What am I doing? Killing this guy is low value. I should go behind it. I think what you're supposed to do is, like, dash behind the line and, like, get at them from an unexpected angle. And then once you got them on fire, just, like, fan, and do a bunch of damage. Let's see if we can take this back. I don't know about our chances. I have to get on point. There's too many of them. I had to get on point there because if I didn't, it would be over. But also, in so doing, it's over. I'll say in general, if you have to die to stand on point at the last minute, then you have to die. You know, there's no honor, there's no merits in living off the point than when you could die on the point. It's better to die on the point than to live off the point. There's no shame in it. In fact, there's shame in the other way, I would say. I don't know. Hey, maybe you're hoping someone else gets on point and then you can live longer and support them in your more defensive position. It depends on what happens. But, you know, this game is very much about making the judgment, I guess. Let's do this. We got Domina this time. That's really good. Gonna try to keep Domina. And I was kind of frowny a little bit to see that we got a I frowned a little bit because we got a Doomfist, but they got a Doomfist too, so it's fine. Equivalent. That's fair. Nice. Domina is damn good. Damn it! Ah. Good dodge. Set up the thing. Does that go through walls? I'll set up this way. It's fine. I can hide on either side. I need to get off the point now so I can live. Ooh, jeez. Oh, she's a tough hero, hard to kill. But it looks like the whole enemy team is available to try to kill me, so I best be a little bit cautious. And do you just jump in? I'm gonna focus on the Ana. Hello. Dang it. I got the Mizuki, but got shotgun to death. Alright, Venture. I'll say I'm not 100% sure how best to play Venture. You know, she has like an invulnerability thing, you know, she can bury and go behind the scenes. It feels like, therefore, her job is to, like, go behind and, like, get close and melee and dash into them. And also her gun is not that long range, so, you know, that all makes sense. But, no, I haven't really gotten the hang of it. I saw some content or something saying she had a one-hit combo. They still have a... Nice. They still had a Doomfist. Man, maybe they're getting unlucky. Maybe they've had several Doomfist. That's bad luck. I'll say, I think Doomfist is the worst hero you can get. I don't know if that's a hot take. It seems like he's not one of the ones that... Actually, I do think he gets help from jumping now. But he can only jump so often. And, like, his main thing is a fist. Shit. We were hindered there by the grenade. Couldn't get out of dodge. There's an ult. That could be it. Come on.
I'll put it all on the line.
I think we got it. Very good. Round 2. 1-1.
Score.
I think Emery might be good. That is my current thought on Emery. Let me say. I like his gun. He's pretty simple. And his grenades are okay when they're plasma grenades. So like 50% of the time. You know, here in Mystery Heroes. I've never liked... I loved Soldier 76 for a while, right? Like one of my favorite heroes to start. When they added the thing where his gun, like, drifts up as you shoot, I feel like I've liked him a lot less. I feel like he's a lot more clunky now. I don't care for it. And I think it's a damn shame that they saddled him with that. Let's fight hard and smart. We are Reinhardt. Can't go wrong with Reinhardt. Just like maybe the most iconic shield tank. You know, really good shield, and then when you're done shielding, you can hammer them and probably get a kill. Honestly, do we have supports? What's the deal? Where's the... Okay, there we go. We have some healing. My shield is just about out, though. I'm going to charge in and hopefully get someone. I got someone who's a tough motherfucker. Still, got them off the point, and that's good enough for me. We've captured the motherfucker. Now let's gonna push forward for a second. And someone behind us? That's a Doom. You just keep on getting. They keep on getting Doom fists. That's some bad luck. Oh! Ah! I think that Doomfist just died on his own. That wasn't me. That happens when you're Doomfist. You just die like that. Oh wait, did I get another Doomfist? Oh man, what bad luck for them. The miracle they won, you know, they won a round with that many Doomfists. I mean, it's fine. Where did that guy just go? Someone hacked me. Can you, hammer while he's, shielding? I'm not sure, actually. But I did kill him, so, that's fine. No, definitely, ooh. I like Winston. Winston is fun. Jump in. You know, you jump in. May I... What's the thing that he says? May I drop in? May I drop in? Drop a shield. And then you just, like, juke in and out of the shield. And, you know, give them trouble. And then when you're feeling really, really ambitious, just, like, go for the kill. And then you can jump out and, get back to safety. And now you heal every time you jump, assuming you do a big enough jump. So, that's cool. Try to defend my, Tracer there by, getting in front. I think we got it. GG. Ah. The cat almost had it. Almost like, hello, cat. The cat almost fought, like, a second more time. But, no, we got it. Good game. That was a fun one. I'll give it to, Soupy. And, really, I don't know. If I don't have a rationale, I just pick randomly. Oh, that was the ult that, secured the second, round. Hell fucking yeah. That was good. That was a choice move. I think that round, they weren't at 99%, so we would have had more time, right? I think we would have had more time anyhow, but, yeah. Scratch my hand while we're in between games.
Vote for your map.
Let's see now. It's all push. I think Coliseum is like the most popular push map, and I would say that that's the best one in my experience, yeah. Push is a mode where I don't know that I really love it, but it's alright. It's definitely like a mode that you could play. Enough said. I know there's like a payload race mode in Arena, and I don't know why you can't, why that's not in this mode. Why that's not in general. I wonder if they're thinking about new modes. New, like, modes that could be in the regular game, and not other than ones that are in Stadium. Like, I feel like a payload race wouldn't be bad. Maybe it's, like, shorter or something. Maybe it, like, doesn't last as long as, like, one of these traditional attack defense or capture point ones. I don't know. McCree. Looks like we have Fan the Hammer. I think McCree is okay. I'm not the greatest McCree. But, like, if I get close and I Fan the Hammer with good timing, I can occasionally nab a kill or two. I think it's a shame that they nerfed his thing. Maybe I should have just ignored the Reinhardt, but Reinhardt's a good hero. I wouldn't mind, I would never mind killing a Reinhardt. It's a cornerstone of any good defense.
We must stop them.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't care for this. I'm not the greatest Genji. Ugh! I'm not the greatest Genji. I've had some okay games with him, but like, you know, like with Tracer, I think with more than Tracer, with Genji, it's more of a I'm just not very good at him. Versus like, I've seen Genjis that really kick ass and stuff. So like, I believe that you can have a pretty good Genji. Oh jeez, turrets. I need to find a good angle. Should I? I gotta get the sim if I can. Speak of the sim. Ah! I just hit shift at the last second. What exactly are the perks on, well, I guess I don't know. I'll say, there's like 100 perks in the game. I don't know, like, all of them off the top of my head yet, and, like, I don't know how to account for the ones I do get when I do get them. With her, I like the one that freezes like it used to do. Oh, shit. Fucking turret.
Stop their barricades.
With Mei, you really had to get an angle on them to really get stuff done. I've had good games with Wrecking Ball. The key is to be very mobile and continue to hit them with while swinging. And also to get out of dodge, I guess, maybe. I don't know if I have the sustain. I have my timing up. Ah! Nope, nope. Yeah. This one's not going well. They got it. Alright, that was a quick one. I'll endorse. Sure. Yeah, you know, I'll say when they're all together, the game is tougher. When the enemy team is all together, and you're doing different things. That's fine. Also, I'll say, like, you know, sometimes some maps I feel like are easier with hamster. Maybe that'd be a good thing to do, like, just for practice, you know, like, I've heard that people sometimes, like, they play the hamster, you know, just to, like, practice mobility and stuff. When you get Wrecking Ball, you really need to be able to swing around and find a good place to, like, get some, you know, if there's, like, a choke point where there's a place where you can attach your things and get a good, like, ball right into the enemy team, that is, ideal. But, you know, that's tough. That's tough there. Okay. Skin-wise, I've mostly been using the skins that I have had for years. I don't feel particularly any need to go buy a, new skin. We'll go with Route 66. Route 66 is a solid, a classic. Eichenwald is also really good. And Gibraltar, also a classic. Any map that's really old, I like. What's, like, the best relatively new map? I feel like most of the relatively new maps are, like, in oddball modes that are, you know, not the best mode, so it's hard to account for that. It's hard to know, like, which one really, it's hard to say. Okay, we got, Moira is her name. I like Moira. I feel like, her passive is medic now, which heals you as you heal others. And I feel like she's always been more of a half damage, half support. You know, you have the option always to heal or damage. And I feel like with her especially, damage is an especially good option. Just like going for kills and getting wacky with it. That was a good immortality field on that dude's part. But on the other hand, they did abandon the point, and they left Baptiste behind. Hello. Why did they leave Baptiste behind? That wasn't the move. So I guess they didn't do a great job there, and things are off to a great start. Is what I'm saying. I would call that a great start. Look, if they're not guarding the point, if the payload is moving, that's a good start. No matter who's dying or not, I'm gonna kill that person. I see someone soft and weak and ready to die. I can't resist. Ooh, that was a good Reinhardt shield right there. I'm sad that he died. Shit, man, that saved my ass. And now we get to kill the Roadhog, or the Widowmaker did, I guess. Okay, we had a good run. That's always the thing, I think, in Mystery Heroes. Like, you just gotta think, okay, yeah, I had a good run, and there's a good chance I'll respawn as someone better. Let's see what we get. D.Va. I've heard D.Va is really good right now with, she now heals every time she, goes up into the air. And that's a pretty big heal, too. So, like, you can really get a bunch of, healing from that. And also, of course, you can, with D.Va, back off and maybe live. I'll say I'm not the greatest D.Va. Not the greatest D.Va, but apparently they say she's pretty strong right now. Cool. I think this guy's basic gimmick is that he has guided water balls, good mobility, and also when he heals someone, they'll heal on their own. They'll heal on their own. And he won't necessarily have to heal them manually. I feel like he's one of the characters I've played the least and gotten the least, like, really good games on. And I am interested in playing more of him. Because I do think his kid is interesting. No, I think it's pretty solid. I just haven't gotten a great feel of it yet. Where the hell is the enemy team? Also, you can just, like, you know, maybe it's even a little bit like, you can, like, lob them over, and have gravity do the work, you know? What's his passive? Movement abilities start your auto heal. Yeah, so he's one of the ones where his passive is that he heals every time he dodges. He starts healing every time he dodges, which is, I think, pretty good for, like, it's pretty simple, you know? You're starting getting low, just get the fuck out of dodge and you'll be good. I wish Moira had this passive. I think Moira should have this passive, honestly. Rattata is pretty low there, except he just went into tank form and I guess he's not pretty low. We got him. Someone got him. Team kill, let's go. How does this auto thing work? Hold on target to manually heal, consuming resource, and also an improved rate. Okay, so basically I can... It's sort of like halfway between Zenyatta and Mercy. Gotcha, okay. I don't think I've ever gotten his ult before, so let me see. What does his ult do? Protect yourself or an ally with water that explodes after a duration. Okay, I'll use it as a panic button for myself. I think that is wise. Is there any other hero that I'd rather, like, preserve? I don't think so. That said, I would like to keep him nice and upped. Pharah is always good. Are we not going to be able to see his ult because we're just going to win? I do think in Mystery Heroes it is best to save the ults until you need them because, no. Judge! But also if you get two-shotted, I didn't think I was in danger yet, but I clearly was. Okay, you know, I'll see his ultimate eventually. He might be done anyway. Where the fuck am I going? That's the way. Did I climb the wall and go in the back door? Did everyone die? I'm an okay, oh shit. I'm an okay, Hanzo. I like his mobility a lot as a, you know, I feel like his mobility and his, like, various damage-doing abilities are all very fun together. And, now they even add one sometimes with the talent system. We have a frost arrow now. I'm a little low. What's his passive? I think he can see people who are weak or something. No, wait, that's too close to his, like, he actually has an ability for that. Gonna kill Aga. And, oh, Q, let's go. Got him. That was maybe not great value, actually, but, hey, you know, getting any ult off is pretty good in Mystery Heroes. You know, I should think about, like, with ults, I should think about priority targets. They added a ranged attack to Winston, but I barely use it these days, even now. Great, it's gonna be good for killing that annoying turret, and also I'll jump on her and kill her, and I'll hello! I am right in their back line now. Hello, don't kill me, I'll kill you instead. Hi, I'm here. Okay. I was way too low there to survive. I'll take it. That was like 3 quick kills. If anyone can finish this off. Get in there. Get in there. Let's go. I think we almost got it. I say that. They're all respawned now. Looks like, you know, I died last. I'll say with this dude, I don't really know him that well. I don't really know, like, when is a good time to, like, pull with him. Or, like, if it's that useful to be in an elevated position generally, just as, like, you. Also, it took me a while to realize he had, like, an air dash. Which shows how closely, I guess, I read the, his ability setup. I feel like I wish his quills like had some splash when they hit the ground. That would make them more valuable for you know, once you got in the air elevator style. But maybe I'm missing something obvious. He seems okay. In a really coordinated team, I think that he's probably actually fantastic, isn't he? Good shit. Freya with the play of the game. I'm not sure how I feel about Freya. I feel like every time I played Freya, I feel like she's been a little weak. And like, I think she has a cool kit, you know, with an exploding right click and a rapid fire left click. I think she's a cool, like, you know, third bow user, basically. An explosive right click, specifically. And that refreshes every time she does, like, a dash. That's pretty decent. Kind of reminds me of Vala, Heroes of the Storm, who is just a reliable character in Heroes of the Storm. That said, I feel like every time I played as her, like, her damage numbers just don't do much. She doesn't have much in the way of, like, crowd control or anything of that sort. You know, anything that, like, all she does is shoot, shoot, and shoot. And have, like, medium good mobility. You know, not the best mobility you've ever seen, but pretty damn decent mobility. I feel like I'm undervaluing her, is what I feel like. But I also feel like I haven't seen that many Freyas really impress me. You know, when you play the game, you definitely feel like... You definitely get the vibe of just like, okay, I gotta kill this person because they're trouble. This hero, I can't let this hero be around and continue to gain value. A priority target. Freya's never been that. Unless weak and flesh and squishy and, like, I guess if I'm saying she's weak, health is part of that. I've definitely not felt very durable as her. I gotta sneeze.
Nothing without my strength.
I'll say I think we've been going about an hour. I don't know how long I want to go here tonight. Honestly, I think I just like to play a bunch. Like I said, I've been playing like a bunch off stream for like hours a day, so we could go like 3-4 hours or so. I think that'd be fine. It was kind of a late start tonight because I had some technical issues I need to like sort out at the last second. In particular, that shield is going to make like doing my my annoying damage consistently hard to do. Yeah, also there's a turret. Even if they like lost track of me or something, they'd be able to shoot me good. This guy's run all the way back. I mean, I guess Mercy is worth preserving. I feel like with this map, generally, you either hold point A or you get pushed into your base. I feel like either you hold the first point or you lose. I feel like that's how it goes with this map. get a kill. Zenyatta's good. I like Zenyatta a lot. Just like good solid damage, good solid healing, and you can focus on the damage and let the healer, let the people being healed take care of themselves. Basically, got the that's a valuable get right there. I think, do they have a sniper? Do they have a widow? If they did, it died. I thought I saw some sniper shot come in, but I don't know what that was then. Well, I think this is an ultimate preserving guy. Oh, there's a spam bot in chat. I cannot take care of that right now. I'm busy. Don't buy viewers while I'm not looking. I'll sort that out later. What were those, what's that overlay? I saw a weird overlay on them. I don't really use the charge that much, the charge attack on Zenyatta. Mostly I just shoot normal. Eee! God, die! Yes! And I got an ultimate. Yes. Is anyone at risk of dying? Me! Me at risk of dying! Okay. Okay. No dying today. Some good ult usage all around, I think. That, I think we might got it. We have to hold out for 5 more minutes. We probably don't got it, but, you know, this is good stuff. We're doing good work. Oh, the killer. Damn it. Mercy's a little far away to get a res, so it's not going to be a res. Okay. Zarya, I think, is good. I feel like I'm worse at Zarya than I used to be. I don't feel like I'm super duper good with Zarya these days. Next time I die, I need to tab over and do moderation. I will remember to do that. Is there a button you could press for just like ban the last chatter? You'd have to be really on the ball and make sure not to accidentally ban someone you don't want to ban. Probably best to do it by manually clicking on it. I guess if the chat was moving really fast anyway, there might be a chance of misclicking anyhow. Okay. Okay. Whew. Good ice wall, just in terms of just, you know, yeah. Stop trying to ban everyone, you coward. That's fair. You know, maybe there's a... Maybe those free viewers, those really cheap viewers, are very cool and good. Hey, Rock Party, how you doing? Do you like playing Overwatch? I heard you were playing, You said the other day you were playing... Oh, I'm reviving. No, I'm not. You can cancel the revive? I didn't know you could, cancel the revive there. What? Did I randomly respawn as Zarya again? I definitely got killed there. I hit escape to, ban a bot. Did that, like, cause the revive to get canceled? I probably could have shielded that. I mean, I definitely could have shielded that, but I was just hoping to walk away successfully. We're getting pushed into our base here. That usually happens with this map. I guess the thing that's hard about this map is that from the second respawn point, you start from the end. You know, if you started like midway forward from the midway, then you might have a better chance of, you might have a better chance there. Eek. You might have a better chance of surviving there. If ever I die with a character that is just okay to me, I don't think that's that big of a shame. But also, we're getting to the point where every death matters. I'm not a great Ashe. I just realized the other day, though, that if you scope with her, she does more damage. I did not realize that. I am not a big scope user in general, and I'd rather just aim from the hips whenever, at all times. So, you know, I guess what I'm saying is that she's not really my type. Radamata is okay. Is pretty good. Good shield. Good, yeah, I didn't have time to walk up there. Even if we could have, like, survived long enough to do anything. A good hold up front, but you know, like I said, I think if you get pushed past that first point, you're not in good shape on this map. Are there, like, do people know, like, what the stats are? You know what I mean? Like, what the you know, whether this map is favored by opposition or by attack or defense and whatnot. I think if you play, like, the more serious modes, where, like, oh, you know, you're competitive or whatever, right? You play on attack, and then you play on defense, and, like, the fastest wins. I just like to play for fun, quick pace styled, so, like, I don't really worry about that stuff, and, Shambali Monastery is okay, but Rialto is a better map. Is there any case where I would favor a newer map over an older map?
No mistakes.
I don't think that there is. That said, I kind of wish, you know, I'll say again, I wish that the maps from the control maps were still, not the control, what the hell were those called? Where you defend up to 2 points? Like the lunar base map. That was a cool one. And Volskaya and Hanamura. I miss all of those maps. I think they'd be fun. Lucio? I'm okay. I think Lucio's alright. I think Lucio has a good solid heal, some great mobility. I'll say, like, I'm not the best at, like, landing his gun exactly and getting use out of the bonk, but I can absolutely skate around and hopefully heal whenever it's most relevant. We are giving up the point. This is not good. We don't have a tank. That's the problem. I'm gonna try to just hold down the point, I guess. There's a Pharah over here as well. What would be what's his deal? Oh, I think he's an ult preserver. He keeps his ult charge in between lives. Okay. I'm really low, so I probably shouldn't do this, but I would like to defend the point, and also if I die, maybe I can be a tank instead and start, like, holding, being the front line that we so desperately needs. Oh, looks like we actually did get some frontliners, and also now I am one of them. Very good. They are all dead. That's not good. I think that this motherfucker's fun and good, and I like him a bunch. I don't really feel like I get the most use out of his shield. Not his shield, his, like, his defensive move, his also, he now has a thing where his quick melee gets better. I don't use that on cooldown, I guess. Anyway, Sigma is good. Sigma's great, actually. I love his 2 bombs, you know. Sigma is like one of the couple of explosive characters, you know. Basically, he's a grenade user. I think we could get some good value here. Shit. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. And you know, they're taking a super defensive position here. That's good for us. Someone is meteor striking. I like his how his things bounce off walls. You know, I feel like Sigma is the make good for having to cut scatter arrow. You know, banking your shots around walls is really cool and fun, but turns out it was really easy with scatter arrow to just like aim at the ground and have everything go into like a tank. You know, just aim at the feet. And there's not as much of a risk of that. You know, none of my cooldowns are up. There we go, got the shield up. Shit. Ah. Almost got another ultimate there. Very good. Good hold. Good hold. Ooh, we got one of my favorites. Okay. We got one of my mains. Let's go. Let's see this. I'll just die in 2 seconds. Oh, there's an ultimate coming my way. That goes through shields, but not walls. And also there's another fucking dude lobbing shit my way. Great thing about him is you can just lob them in the general direction. And also if you're really good at aiming them, you can also shoot them directly at people. Or like lobbing it around the corner there. Shit. Good route there. Yeah, I don't think we did that much there. They were able to heal through all of it. Not loving our chances here. It's hard to feel like things have gone this far. That's not great for the defense, I guess. Usually, you get to this point, you're pretty desperate. I killed that Junkrat. That is good. That Symmetra? I feel like they... Hey, optical horns. Wow, that's a different kind of spam. You always see like that kind of spam, but oh, you're spamming it multiple times even. That's like the worst. I super need to ban you now. I think we can. Oh, that support was real damn low. 1 second. Let me hit that ban button, and let's finish this game. Oh, we got what the hell is her name? The robot. I think she is good, very mobile, and fun. Ah, shit! Died immediately to some grenade spam. She basically has the other half of the Demo Man's kit. Ironically, she basically has the sticky bombs, and they're fun to use. And we didn't get to use them because we got hit by the other character with Demo Man's half of Demo Man's kit. Great. And also the flying around and the triple shot basic is good. A support is good to get right now. Let's try to hold out. Nothing is cooked yet. Nothing is bad. Ooh. What hit us? Oh, the charge attack from Sojourn. Yeah, that'll get you.
Our future will be forged.
Bad. I think Doomfist is the worst hero you can possibly get. He's ineffective. all he can do is punch someone into a wall, and when you punch someone in the wall, they don't even die anymore. They take like 15 damage and don't even go that far. He can defend himself poorly, like he'll still take damage, and you know, he can barely defend anyone else while he's doing it. I managed to shoot that, I managed to shoot Orisa. She must have been very, very low for that to be effective. Could I kill, if I punched that, good, okay. If I punched that Tracer, would she die in one hit? I don't think she would. We got a kill, that's fine. And we got, Orisa's not a bad tank. I think that's a good trade. I take that trade any day. And now we're the cat. That is, hell yeah. I believe with the cat what you want to do. Oh shit. First off, you want to not get sniped! Kind of a weakness of the cat, being out in the open and all that. What's the, thing? Store access ult? Well, that doesn't help me. I think the thing with cat is you're supposed to, like, dash in and, like, get close, play aggressively. Like, that's the best way to play cat, I hear. I think it depends on, like, the, loadout, though. And, you know, you can't rely on that in competitive. That Widowmaker is a good Widowmaker. We should kill that Widowmaker. It's important to kill that Widow. Fuck! Ass! Our goal for this life as Trash Hero, Doomfist is to kill Widowmaker. A decent Widowmaker at any cost. Doesn't matter what, is the Widowmaker already dead? Oh, the Widowmaker's already dead. Oh! We killed someone! Well, they killed someone, but we put them in a dangerous spot. Okay, you know what? Again, some value from Bad Hero Doomfist. Hey, it's Vendetta, the character who is a melee damage despite Blizzard saying melee damages were impossible, and that's why Doomfist had to change to being a tank. Because Marvel Rivals showed them they could do it. It's very funny that I was able to kill the Vendetta, actually. We're doing better as Trash Hero Doomfist than I expected. Are we gonna win the game as Doomfist? I think we did! Okay! Alright! Alright! I still don't think he's very good. I definitely still don't think he's very good. My mind is not changed. Yeah. Make his punch stronger, still. His punch should still be stronger. Honestly, I'd like the uppercut back. Oh, hang on. Cancel that and let's get a loot box. I do think the loot boxes are kind of shit now. Look, they really made the loot boxes shit. Look at this. They go up into the air and then it fades to black. What the hell is that shit? Used to be, they'd fall down and they'd be in a big line and that looked really cool and felt good. This is just kind of trash. Also, it's just a bunch of bullshit. We didn't get a skin, and anything that's not a skin, I don't care about. That emote's kind of okay. Sure, whatever. I guess I'll equip that. I never emote in this game. Loot boxes used to be better, but I guess, hey, you know, you don't pay for them anymore, so, correct? You don't pay for them anymore? You can't pay for them? So, I guess it's fine. You can't pay for them, right? I don't think you can pay for them anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't pay for them anymore because the law doesn't like that anymore. The law doesn't like it when, yeah. I'll say I have little interest in the battle pass, honestly. I have gotten into Fortnite relatively recently, and I'll say, like, I've definitely ended up getting a lot of Fortnite characters because, you know, I see a Bakugo, I can't help but want a Bakugo. I see Michael Scott, I can't help but want a Michael Scott. But, you know, these skins are just like, it's just like guys. It's just like, oh, here's Lucio in a hat. Oh, these are the ones that I see in Fortnite and I go, oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you could buy that. I guess you could buy this too. I guess you could buy...
So, what are we?
I guess you could buy, so, what are we? That's a pretty cool skin. I'll say that. That's actually a pretty cool skin. I wouldn't mind having that. The ultimate skins are always pretty alright, and you probably want one of them for each hero. But, you know, whatever. I think I'm pretty, like, I don't know that. I'm not going to mess with that. I think I'm pretty happy generally with my skin choice as far as the older heroes. I'll say, low-key, I saw a YouTube video going over the worst skins per hero, and I think, you know, there were a couple choices in that video that I super disagreed with in a way that made me wonder, is that, you know, is this just like, oh, this is the nature of that content? People say they don't like Thing, and you go, oh, I like Thing. I like this skin. I think it's cool that, I think it's cool to be a man made of metal, to have metal skin. I think that is a rad look for, Doomfist. Not the worst one, by any means. Let's see, what is the worst one? That one's really good, too. That one's not great. Just a normal skin. Just a normal skin would be, I would say, the worst one. That one's okay. That's Diablo. Karate. I don't love that one. The Olympic thing on the back looks weird to me. I guess he has really good skins is the thing, so it's hard to pick maybe the worst one, but I like this one. I would, you know, if ever it is possible to replace skin with metal, and, like, that is advisable for people, you know, who want to live forever or something. I assume that'll be the case, right? Like, if you want to... Your human skin is going to rot and decay, and we're going to have to replace it with some sort of metal composite, or maybe something that's a little more flesh-like. Probably it'll be 3D printed and flesh-like in nature. It's probably not going to be metal like that, but I think that looks cool. Honestly. I got Lego for him. Gangster, I like Gangster. Gangster's good. Beach McCree is excellent. What else we got here? I just got this one. I think I don't like it. I'm gonna switch back to Sentai now. Yeah. There's no need to equip a skin just because it's new. Beach Junkrat is fun. I like Pajame. I got the Nova Widowmaker. Olympic, I think Olympic Tracers might be the best one. I also have the one where he's sand, he's like at the beach, Torbjorn, but I like mecha. I like the mecha look as well. That's I'm partial to that. That one's not very good. Do I really not have a better one than that? Yeah, I don't have a better one than that. That's just true. Did they make better skins for her? That one's all right. But no. Not really. No, I don't think I think they did make better skins for her, actually. Okay, what are you gonna do? She is beach style. I like the barbecue 76. Biker Reaper is very cool. I also like the canonical Reaper. Farah. I like that mech suit. Mech suit again for her. She has, I like that one. I don't think I ever got a legendary one with him. The Hazard is the best one I got. I think the Yeti is by far the best one of his that I've... He has some bad ones. Like, the ones that are just, like, armor. This one, he just has, like, a hat or something. I don't think that's very good. Yeti, at least, like... I like the fur and stuff, and the wintry look is also great. Pirate is S tier. Diablo is S tier. Football, dude. I like this one. This one's fine. It's a sort of a canonical look, and orange is a good color. I like it a lot. She's an owl. He's disco. I like this one for just like the connection between her and her dad. Her dad, Squire to Reinhardt, daughter to Torbjorn. Right. I like that connection. I managed to get this skin randomly. Nothing. There's some good ones with him. Let me see. I also have the Nutcracker. Yeah, I like the Cthulhu looking motherfucker. What was the Queen? Queen? I like that skin. Do I have a better Mercy? Hang on. I must have a better Mercy. Yeah, I have tons of Mercies. Let's see. Let's pick a good one. What do we got for Mercies? Witch is good. Devil, Canonical suit. Oh, Sigrun is really... I like Sigrun, yeah. Yeah, I'd go... Wing Victory is also pretty cool. Like, it's a good look. This kind of is stepping on the toes of the Nordic hero a little bit. Yeah, that's a good look too, with the heels and the tassels. What do you call this that goes down to the floor? With that thing. That's a good look, actually. And for Lucio, Hockey Lucio. I think we looked at every hero, and were there any that I missed? I don't think I mentioned Surfer Echo. But yeah, I think we went hero by hero and looked at every one of them, except for the new ones where I don't have anything really good for them. Yeah, that's heroes, a random hero skin digression. You know what I'll say? There'll be a timestamp in the VOD where random, you know, we had that whole big Mystery Heroes first segment, and now we went into a loot box and skin aside. Skin tangent, I guess. Let's get back to Mystery Heroes. Let's do some more. Let's keep going. Do we want to play another mode? Not really. I did play some 6 vs 6 open queue. I think that mode is alright, and I do think it is cool that you can have whatever composition that you really want, but honestly, I find that myself, just like coming back to Overwatch for the first time in ages, a mode where you can switch characters intentionally just tempts me into being like, okay, I'll try a new character. And then I'll, like, struggle out there, and I'll go, never mind. Let me bring out, you know, as things start to get bad, I start to go like, okay, it's time to go Torb, it's time to go Junkrat, it's time to, I guess maybe like Winston or something. I guess if you're solo tank, you know, I guess, you know, 6 vs 6, you can have 2 tanks, so if you're the tank, you might go Winston or like a Reinhardt, depending on like which tank you are, the tank or the more brawler, divey tank. But, you know, I definitely tend to, I tend to just stick to my favorites in that mode, and in those modes across the board, honestly, and that just kind of makes it a less engaging, less fun time. As much as I enjoy playing some stuff with her, you really it's not like the wow, who got him up here? Nice. Good place for a bastion. Someone needs to pull the thing. Push the push the cart. Push the payload. Do they call it a payload in this? Do they call it a payload race? I think they call it an escort race, actually, because no, TF2. I want to sound a little bit different on paper. I feel like probably Marvel Rivals just uses all the same words because it's like a, you know, it's like a PC Mac situation. We all copied from the same, we all copied from the, what the hell is going on there? Oh, that's not Reinhardt, that's, someone else. Like I said, I'm not a great, Widow, and, I'd rather just throw myself into the fray and hope for the best to get someone else real quick. I'll say it's cool that Widow has an option for a more close-ranged attack, even if it's not very good. I do think it makes her less of an interesting character, the fact that, you know, it's not a very good option. You're better off just, like, ignoring... You're better off just, like, ignoring the, okay, gotta flank him and shoot him and avoid some stuff. Hello. I should do a grapple. And hell yeah, we reached the checkpoint. Let's go. I feel like I've gotten the hang of, you know, I feel like Wrecking Ball is the hardest to get the hang of, even if you played him, like, ages ago. You know, like, to get your sea legs back with. He's, like, the weirdest and the most mobile. I will say I think he's less hard than, say, Spider-Man, but also I have not been forced to play Spider-Man in Marvel, so, you know, maybe eventually they introduce a, I'll say, getting back into this. You know, I feel like I definitely had a lot of thoughts when like, Marvel Rivals came out, right? Just insofar as, like, okay, this versus Overwatch, you know, Marvel Rivals feels fresh and exciting. But I'll say, one thing that feels like is a game that does not have mystery heroes, and as a result, it's a game that, I'm not really, like, I have to pick a hero, and, I do think in this game, you know, there's probably like 30, 40 heroes that I like to play, and as I play more and more mystery heroes, there's more and more, honestly. Damn these fucking mines. Okay, I can't get him. I best back off. Someone's behind me. It's Wrecking Ball. Oh, shit. I need to choose there between wall and dash, and I chose both. That was, I'll say again, Hazard. I don't know quite... I don't know how strong he is, or if he is particularly strong. I just haven't gotten the feel for it. I'm not sure, you know, I'll say, like, I've only been playing her recently, this character here. I'm not sure if it's better to just, like, fly around and be, you know, basically the same as, like, a certain cat, and then, like, use your missile aggressively on cooldown, or if it's better to just use your missile to, like, heal your team. I am personally currently favoring an offense first approach. I've definitely got some nice picks where, you know, that homing missile hits, it does like a big chunky bit of damage, and that feels really good. At first I didn't quite see your point, but as soon as I got the hang of, oh, my shield was just about to come off cooldown. If we hadn't used that for Torbjorn, maybe it would have been up. Well, it would have, I think, right?
I aim to
shit.
devastate.
They got they got two, what would be good against, Hamster? I will say, there's more auto-aim weapons in, like, in Marvel Rivals. You know, there used to be, in this game, a couple of, like, auto-aim weapons. Specifically, Symmetra had one. Yeah, that's like that. And those were really good in the other game. It's really good for flying enemies, flying units, flying adversaries. I always go black Scarlet Witch whenever I see flyers in rivals, and you know, that's fun and good and all, but I don't really know like what the counter pick is. I mean, I guess I'll say like you can't rely on a counter pick in this mode. Also, I don't think I can deflect. Oh, that was a choice shield that protected me for just long enough. Health packs restore more health is the passive here, so I should go pick up. Oh, I'm good now. Whenever I'm low, I should go looking for a health pack. I see, what's this fuck? Life Weaver over there. I don't think this is how you're supposed to play Genji, but, you know, we need someone to push the point, and I can at least do decent damage. I'm not dying, I think that's fine. And they're like going off the point left and right. Oh shit! We can't go back now. There's things in the way. Was that Zarya's or his? He has a shield now in one of his talents, and I never know like if I'm supposed to shoot it or not. I think we deflected his big attack, Roadhog's big attack. Oh, but everyone's dead! Is everyone dead? I don't see no one! I killed someone, but that doesn't make a difference if you're if the game's over. Still, that was fun. That was a fun one. I don't like it when we lose, but you know it's gonna happen half the time. Ugh! I was so happy to see that Roadhog dead, but they had a lot of other heroes that spent a lot of time alive. You never want that in this mode, you know? If ever you realize that, like, oh, this motherfucker is surviving, unless they're, like, being chicken shit, you know? Unless they're, like, being over cautious and not really getting much value, in which case, like, yeah, that's fine, you know, a crappy Widowmaker can just stay as you know, I don't mind a crappy Widowmaker. If it's a good Widowmaker, though, if ever I die by being sniped, definitely my thought just goes like, oh, I'm gonna fucking kill that Widowmaker. I gotta fucking kill that Widowmaker right now. That is my goal. That is what I want to do. That seems like a good idea, given that if we keep on dying and being killed, we can't, it's harder to win, I guess I'll say. Ugh.
Vote for a map.
I feel like it might be a good idea to do a little bit of the, of that stadium mode, and I'll try to figure out how to work it. Maybe that'd be a cool idea to do, like, towards the end here. Maybe, like, spend 1 or 2 matches just, like, giving that a go and trying to understand it. But, I also just enjoy playing my favorite mode. Also, there's the question of, like, okay, say I play that mode, who am I picking? Just like a main?
City that never sleeps?
Do I have to queue for it, special style? I don't know. My mains are both damages, and those are in high demand. Tank-wise, you probably want one of a couple of tanks. Speaking of bad tanks, this is one of them. I'm just going to go all the way forward.
5, 4,
I am not expecting to survive this,
1.
but
Attackers incoming.
Genji's going for it. I'm gonna hang out right here. Oh, there was a flagpole in the way. And I was hacked. Ah, that's what happens most of the time you're Doomfist. You know, honestly, I could have sped that up a little bit and had a new hero faster. I guess it is worth noting that, like, the more time they spend, like, killing you, the more time they're spending, like, not doing other things. But, if other of your allies aren't doing stuff during that time, how useful is it? We don't have a tank now. Is that my fault? It might be. Well, with Doomfist, you barely have a tank in the first place, so, you know, on a long enough time scale, this is fine and good. Oh, also, here comes Zarya. Okay. Crisis averted. Problem solved. I will heal everyone really good. Get health up, get health up. Oh. Oh, we need a res. We need a tank. But I was killed. Did the Zarya revive? Dang. No. But we do have Domina now.
I'll find my own path.
Kiriko, another hero we haven't played yet tonight. Do we have like an accounting about, you know, there's 50 heroes, so there's a 2% chance of any given hero. How many have we and haven't played? I think it'd be cool if we had some amount of like, you know, we knew how many we hadn't seen yet, and played until such time as we've seen everyone. We haven't seen Torbjorn, for instance. We haven't seen we haven't seen a lot of characters. So, Kiriko, here's my thoughts on Kiriko. Oh shit, fuck, ass. Oh wait, I can climb. Or just walk around it. Shift. I don't feel like I really gotten the hang of Kiriko yet. I have had some really good games, and those come down to just like, oh, shuriken. Hang in the back, shuriken, down like a cramped corridor where there's a bunch of enemies to attack. That's a pretty good way to get some pretty good value out of her. And I'm only just getting the hang of that, so I don't know. What's his name? Baptiste. I think Baptiste is like okay. I'm not very good at him. I feel like he's similar to like Soldier, where he's like halfway between a healer and a damage, and like more on the healer side. Between the two of them, I like Soldier a lot more, and I definitely get a lot more value out of Soldier. The gun is okay. The jump, fairly useless. I don't get a lot of value out of it. And the immortality shield, I'm not very good at knowing when to use. I think I want to heal that Domina, keep her around. That said, if we're not going for the points, we can have all the Dominas in the world. It's not going to help us very much. We have to defend. Head established. That's the res thing. Oh, jeez, that's theirs then, because they have one and we do not. A mercy.
Let's make history.
Okay. Probably not a great idea. Alright, very good. I feel like it's always a good idea to charge that up. Charge the jump up. I guess if it gives them time to escape, it's not very good. But, you know, it does damage, I think. Okay. Hey, we got the cat, but I am probably dead. I probably died for that. I'll take that trade. It is always good to kill a cat. Again, always good idea to trade sometimes in mystery heroes. You see a high priority target, you are playing as a hero you don't know very well, especially well, go ham, get that kill, it's worth it. And you might even respawn as something better. Like Bastion, for instance. I don't know if Bastion's better than Venture, but I like him. I need to get around this thing. That is my core philosophy when it comes to mystery heroes. Don't be afraid to take a trade. Probably worth it. Oh wow, he's jumping around like a Winston would, using that shield effectively. Oh well, we didn't actually get much value out of our Bastion, but whatever, it's fine. Hey, we're now an even better hero. We're now the turret healer. I can't hold this on my own. I mean, I can, like, bounce them back and stuff, but that's all I can do without, I may be able to get a kill there. Yeah. They got Bob. It's not good. Who's the high noon? I'm not sure, like, what the best practice is for, like, choosing a good place where it won't just immediately get killed, but behind cover seems like a good idea. Also, do the AoE on cooldown to get your heals on. This is going all right. We have 30 seconds to hold out. I am Emery. I think Emery is okay. Good gun, good sidearm that heals you, and also lets you run away, I guess, if you want. And the grenades are good damage. Can't go wrong with anything in his kit. A nice, simple hero. Simple as you please. I think we got this. I think they're not... Oh! There's a cat! And, Bella. But he can't defend from all directions, and the cats ain't coming in. That feels good. That's one of those feel-good victories. I feel good. Hell yeah. That's a not bad a skin right there. I'm gonna hit the requeue button. How many heroes have we seen and not seen? Let's have a look at the heroes real fast. We haven't we've seen Dominion, we've seen Doomfist, we've seen, I think we saw a little bit of him. We haven't seen any Maga. I don't know that we've seen any there's so many fucking heroes. It's hard to keep it's hard to take score in between rounds when we queue that fast. I'm gonna vote for Nimbani, actually. Hollywood is really good too. They're both classic ass maps. Can't go wrong with either of them. Hero list, Overwatch. Let me see. How many more do we need to see before we have seen everyone in Mystery Heroes?
So, what's on the docket? Winning, I hope.
We haven't seen Maga. I don't think we've seen Orisa. We did a little Wrecking Ball. It wasn't really triumphant, but it was a little bit of him. We've seen all the other tanks other than those two. So there's 2 tanks we haven't seen. I don't think we've seen any... Do we do any Doomfist? Yeah, or sorry, Reaper. I think we did a little Reaper. I remember shooting... I think we might have done a little Reaper, but not much. I think we've seen Reaper. Okay, I'll look the next time I'm dead, I guess. which will be soon because I'm not a great tracer. I'll flank, and then, where'd he go? Disoriented here by my own dash. That's never a good sign. We haven't seen Vendetta. We haven't seen, Freya.
Always deliver.
Hey, there's Freya. Speak of the devil. We have seen Freya now. Let me now, give my Freya opinion again. I feel like she, I've never gotten that much results with her. I feel like she's a little undertuned, and, I don't really like her that much. I think she has a fun moveset, but, like, I've never gotten very good results out of her, personally. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if just, like, you know, I need to be, like, dashing around more. Her kit reminds me of Vala, Heroes of the Storm, which, is a great character, very reliable in Heroes of the Storm, but just for some reason, her, like, explosive arrows and just, like, little piddly regular arrows don't really do that much, I haven't really gotten that much value out of them. And she doesn't have, like, any other... It's just those two for, like, aggressive ability, so, yeah. I think we did barely anything during that life.
My will. Humanity is shackled.
Alright, let's continue. Yeah, there's maybe like 5 characters we haven't seen. We haven't seen any Torbjorn, which, you know, he's one of my faves, so I would like to see that. Try to find someone weak. I think I just got killed by a Freya, which is very ironic considering I was just shit-talking her. I sometimes get shot by an arrow, by a Freya arrow, and I go, "Ooh, this looks scary." But then, you know, it does a little damage, and it's fine. Who is alive near the point? Oh, it's Cat. It's the cat. Ah. Didn't see the mine. Or the landmine. The bear trap. What do you call that? Snare trap? Snare trap.
I'm the last one.
Look, just because I love a hero doesn't mean I know what their shit is called. Off the fucking dome.
Oh yeah, diving in.
I'm not a great Ash, so I don't know why I'm trying to savor my life here. I really should just go in and get some value. Just try to do some damage. Again, I need to remember with her, I think you just want a scope shot all the time. I don't really like playing, you know, one of the things I like about Overwatch is that you don't have to scope aim down sights, ever. You don't need to, 90% of the time. I like shooting from the hip. I really do. You know, I guess like Fortnite is also not a big game where you shoot down the hip, and I wonder if like that sort of Call of Duty type thing, on account of like, is Call of Duty bigger than, is Fortnite bigger than Call of Duty now? So like, is the standard for shooters in the eyes of like the masses more Fortnite than Call of Duty? I wonder. I mean, I guess single player campaigns are basically dead. No one makes them anymore. So, like, yeah, it's all just how popular is your multiplayer, and, like, Fortnite is the most popular multiplayer, so there you go. That person. Okay. Alright, did damage on the Winston enough that, why is no one on the point? I mean, I was diving, so I guess I'm one to talk, but need someone to be on the point so that it doesn't move. You understand? Very important. I gotta sneeze. Yeah, yeah! That feels good. That feels good. Shield's in the way. I'm just going to avoid engaging there. Focus on healing for a bit. Until there are no shields. And focus on that tanky motherfucker. And I think he's gonna die.
Diabolical plans
Lovely.
canceled.
I don't use the cleanse enough with Kiriko, I guess. I've never been a big cleanse user, even in you know, I played Heroes of the Storm a while, you know, for like years back in the day. Never really did cleanse. Not really a talent I would pick, and cleansing abilities, I never really prioritized them. What's her thing? Sub-role medic. Okay, that makes sense. She's a very aggressive medic, though, who mostly wants to focus on doing damage. Ooh, got the cat. This is a good round right here. Kill the junk rat. Oh, there's a vendetta up in our faces.
Under my protection. Canceled.
I could heal the Doomfist. I could do that. You know what I heard the other day? I heard that whenever you get attacked by a weapon, that imparts like a 30% heal debuff. Apparently, it used to be that like attackers had that ability, had that perk, but now everyone does. That's weird to me. You know, when I played Overwatch back in the day, that wasn't a thing, and that seems like a very like anti support type ability to have. Did that Kasune? Does that not go through walls? Oh, I didn't know it didn't go through walls. I think I just wasted it. Whatever. Like I said, easy come, easy go. I'm learning. I think that's like the second time I managed to do an ultimate with her. Hey, we spent a lot of time. We just have to hold the final leg now. Vendetta. Hey, this is one of the heroes we haven't seen yet. I think Vendetta, Mystery Heroes wise, I think Vendetta is very cool. I also feel like it feels like an admission. You know, when Overwatch first came out, they said like, oh, we can't make, we tried with Genji. We couldn't make a, I need to get out of here. We couldn't make a melee damage work. And then Marvel Rivals did it. And they said, oh, I guess we do it like that. And, yeah, that's the story of, her. I wish I had done better with her. But, you know, it's always worth going after a Domina, considering Domina is really good, but also she's very tanky, so it often doesn't amount to much trying to kill Domina. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sojourn is cool, too. I like her mobility, I like her gun, and charging up the attack is very fun and cool. I think she's a quality hero. We've now seen like most of the heroes in the game, I think. Bah! That happened very fast. Sometimes it's like that, you know? They get a good... You know, I don't want to say it's strictly due to comp, but sometimes a comp comes together, and all of a sudden, like, you're able to bulldoze, you're able to do it. The two Kirikos... Three? We have three people who played mostly Kiriko? Damn. The multiple Kiriko comp was doing some good business for us for a while, but shields, that's like a weakness of any sort of straightforward sort of approach. Yeah, I was Kiriko for the majority of my game as well. Bunch of Kirikos here that match. That went really well until they killed us. They killed us, and then, well, I do think these heroes are good, but... You know, we weren't able to get as much value. Also, they had better heroes at that point. Multiple things were happening. Real quick, before we get into the next game, how many heroes have we seen versus not seen this game, this stream? We haven't seen Maga. I don't think we've seen Orisa. We've seen, I think, all of these guys. We haven't seen... Looking and trying to figure out which ones we've seen, even if for a moment, even for a crappy moment. We haven't seen Torbjorn. We haven't seen Symmetra 4. We haven't seen Sombra 5. Do we have a little bit of Soldier? I think we saw a little bit of Soldier. A little bit of Pharah. Support-wise, we haven't seen any Brigitte 6. We haven't seen... Did we see Jetpack Cat? I think we might have seen a little bit. Yeah, we saw a little bit. I remember. It was on the Italy map. The payload one. Six characters so far we haven't seen. Seen. 6 characters we haven't seen randomly. Okay, let's play. Let's keep playing Mystery Heroes until we've seen all those heroes. How about odds? Keep track. 6 heroes that we're looking to see. And also, we wouldn't mind having better games of, like, my favorite characters. I love Blizzard World. Blizzard World is a really cool idea for a map, and I think it's really well executed. I wonder if ever there would be a Blizzard World. Probably not. That'd be silly. I don't know why I'm putting the fist up just because what I voted for won, but I will absolutely put the fist up. Yeah, fist up for that.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
We'll make it out alive.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Let's do it. I am Hazzy. You know, Hazard.
Still can't believe I get to work with a real cowboy. What's it like in the American West?
Lizards and dirt. Far as the
My
eye.
ear feels weird. Or if I got like an ear infection or something coming.
Amazing.
I feel like I've been a little bit unwell this whole for the last month or so, low key on the down low, but not, you know, not unwell enough where I take time off or don't stream. Just unwell enough such that I got some weird aches and pains and sorenesses and all that.
Objective A.
Could be allergy season, I don't know. Nose and throat is all connected and all. How do we want to do this as Hazzy? Should I use my shield to, like... I think I want to use my shield to, like, prevent an escape. Did that bat... Yeah, she did die. It's hard to say. Anyway, Hazard's... I will say, I think Hazard... What is that noise? I think Hazard is a cool hero with a lot of cool stuff going on. I don't know if I'm ever getting value with him, honestly. Hey, daughter. I didn't kill you, daughter. Someone else did. I did try, though. No, she's the ward of Reinhardt. She's not the daughter. I mean, Torbjorn and Reinhardt are both basically her daddy. They can both be dad. Even if I think that a knight, one's knight that you squire for, is very similar to being one's daddy. It is a very similar role, not that dissimilar. That show is pretty good. Knight in the Seven Kingdoms. Could we have gone in there, or... They were pretty low. What do we got? Give us one of the heroes we haven't seen before. We've seen this one. But he's still pretty fun and good, so let's make it a good one.
Payload's under my control. Let's roll out.
What's his deal? Eliminating an enemy gets reload speed. They have said that these, like, things, they're not, like, married to them or anything, so they could potentially change over time. I feel like a couple of these roles just feel like, oh, we couldn't think of anything for Zarya, for Zenyatta. Not Zarya. Different, so close there. The excess ult charge ones feel to me like a case of, I don't know what to give this character. What's his passive? Resistance to critical hits. Move faster while at critical health. Cool. Yeah, let's do this. Let's have a better show this time than last time, where, I don't know that we got any pick whatsoever. They were healing okay. The shield is in our way. They are all behind the shield. I'm gonna try flanking. Get behind them some, and try to get at them from behind. That guy jumped real fucking big. Why did he send his immortality field towards me? That's a curious choice. I'm just gonna walk off and got her. That was all right. And then I died. I do think really when he goes well and gets some real good picks from real choice picks, I do think in Mystery Heroes he's one of the most valuable heroes you can have. I don't know that he's that good insofar as like doing tank stuff, you know, defending allies, so I wanna get out of here. Why am I hindered? Oh shit. Who hindered me there? Who can hinder? Maybe it was a rock. Maybe it was a rock from the, what's his face?
All of us.
That would make sense. I feel like with some characters, it's just best challenge you to hide behind tanks and shoot down range. Others, you know, I do think it's better to go find an angle, come at them from a direction they're not expecting, and really get aggressive with it. I guess it also depends on whether you're attacking or defending. I don't like that. Oh right, I need to remember to use her E or her E. Ah. There was
Every soldier needs a cause.
Soldier 76 again. Yeah, like I said, I don't love how he that does do a bunch of burst damage, I guess. The arrow on a squishy enough character. I still think the basics of Soldier are good. Randomly, he's not able to heal others sometimes. And also, I don't like how his aim drifts upward as you shoot. Yep, see Daisy. Yeah. Oh well, we pushed them off the cart. That's good enough for now. Absolutely relax. And also the mobility, the run, the sprints. Really good move for him to have. I guess still he's the only character that has a plain and simple sprint. I guess Emery kind of also has a sprint so far as like he pulls his pistol to sprint. That's, I guess, similar. I gotta kill. I gotta go for it. I gotta kill. You see a one of those. You see a Domina that low health, you gotta kill her no matter what, and no matter how far you have to go. Freya, there's less of a need, but it's still fun to run out after people and kill them. Lovely. I think we're gonna win. I think we got this, folks. Yeah! I don't like the thing where my gun drifts upwards, but does it still drift upwards? Hang on. Yeah, I'm not moving it. It does do the thing, recoil and all that. No one else has a gun that recoils, by the way. Just her. Her. Fuck. Oh, ult! Here we go. Hell yeah, we won! We did it, we won, and it's over. Oh, there's someone still alive. Dang, whoever they are, they got away, but don't matter, we're done, we won. Hi, Vendetta, how you doing? You're too late. And also, you might be dead.
Play of the game.
Maybe Freya is fine. Maybe it's a... I've heard the term feast or famine. Maybe it's a feast or famine character. You know, if you're re-upping your arrows as fast as possible and always hitting with them. I'll say also, like, I'm just not a big fan of having to scope. I prefer not to do it. And characters with special moves where you have to scope to use them, it just makes less sense to my brain. That especially doesn't make sense because usually scoping is, like, just for accuracy, you know? It doesn't have, like, secondary functions, but for, like, a handful of heroes here, it does. We still need Naga. We still need Orisa. I think we might have seen Orisa. I don't remember throwing down a shield, though. I don't think we've seen Orisa. We still need, like, 6 heroes, I think.
Vote for a map.
Let's vote for Samoa. So we're likely to get, is Havana the map that, the Mexico map where you go into the building at the end? I guess there's a lot of maps where you go into buildings at the end. That's vague. Is that the Mexico one? Havana? Havana's like Cuba, isn't it?
Now traveling to Busan.
I thought that was a I don't know that map that well. There are some maps that, like, no one ever votes for, and as a result, like, it takes, like, a week or two before you even see, like, the Mexico Aztec push map, for instance. Like, those ones just don't come up. Nice. Hey, we got some good folks. I'm surprised that they never did a, you know, I mentioned before, like, there's 4 maps that used to be that they took out of Overwatch 2 when it became Overwatch 2. Parentheses, that's a shame.
I should have a word with your medic.
Uh-oh. But, like, I'm surprised they never did, like, here's a new space map, but it has a payload now. Or it's a control map now. Hey, 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 here comes Domina, right? Wait, why did my thing not go off? What was that? What? She went on cooldown, but she didn't come out? What the hell is that? What did I do wrong there? Did they CC me somehow? I don't think so. Did I move too far away?
I'll find my own path.
Is currently your revivals being weird? I don't know, but that's some bad, that's a shame. We could really always use a Domina. Maybe she would have just died anyway. We're all about to die. Also, I'm just noticing we didn't even secure the point while we were in there. Whoa! That was 2 kills with 1 bunch of grenades, and also a team kill there. Nasty. Wow. Okay, that might be play of the game.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Come on, Snowball. Take me to a flanking position. Take me to a flanking position. Cat. The cool thing about Cat is you can have them give you a lift. I feel like I could have walked as fast as this took me. Eh. We got freezing, and that was able to get Baptiste dead. I'm fine with that. What? You should always be asking on some level, like, who should we be killing? Who is worth killing? Who, if they died, would they miss the most?
Hey, I appreciate it. I'll keep you on your feet.
Hello. Mercy. They got a mercy. That's the answer. Also, I suppose the game always tells you, like, who's on fire. You can use that as a point of reference. I'm a little worried. Apparently, we're outnumbered. That's not a good thing to be outnumbered. Should I charge? Yes, I should. I gotta charge. I killed someone, but if I don't step onto the point. I got someone, but there's no one behind to contest further. Yeah, I think even if I was like hammering there, it wouldn't have been the move. Good to get a kill. Good to get a kill at least. And again, I think I need to dash to get onto the thing. But yeah.
This looks like the best team in the solar system.
There's always a 2% chance of of any given hero. There's 6 heroes we need to see. That means that every time we die, there's a 1 in basically 12%. So just above 1 in 10. So, you know, there's no guarantee. How many games is too many to have that be the metric? I feel like there's definitely been days, you know, I definitely will say, just playing casually, not like I have seen every single hero every single day. If everyone moves forward while I was being overly aggressive and goes for the point, might be able to at the very least get the first. I'll be back, so I'll be coming in hot as a brand new hero. This is a pretty good one that heals good, and hey, don't back away. Keep going forward. We got characters that are good at going forwards. That said, might be a little short on heals. I guess that thing with the damage nerf, with the healing nerf when you take damage, is such that maybe if between like putting out damage and putting out heals in the middle of combat, it's best to focus on the damage. That feels so weird, you know. And in any of these games, I think that it is best practice is always to save a about to die teammate first, and to worry about well, maybe kill an about to die enemy first, but second, heal a about to die teammate. What if that's like the game is trying to tell you don't do that? Orisa! There's one that we needed. With Orisa has a 50-50 here in Mystery Heroes. You either get the good shield, which I'll say, when I saw that the shield was back, randomly, when I was playing this, I was like, yeah, the shield's back! And then I died, and you know, later on I got her again in another game, and I was like, wait, I don't have the shield this time. I have the twirl ability, which isn't as good. Not as good as a fucking shield where you can shoot and use your other abilities while they are online. She basically has a 50-50 as far as I'm concerned, and so far as I either like to play as her, and I think she's fantastic, or she's really not what I was looking for, and very awkward, very awkward. Sigma balls. Oh, they did a lot of damage in like the 2 seconds I was exposed. Okay. Jesus. Hard to keep up with damage. I guess that's the point, you know? They're trying to devalue that.
Emre reporting.
We're cooked. That's it. We haven't had one of those cases where you spawn into a game that's about to end yet. And we haven't had a case of,
Healing pipeline out.
that happens, you know, you get into a game and it's like the last couple seconds and there's nothing, you know, by then it's too late. Okay, 5 heroes that I know that we would like to see left. Let's keep going. Let's do a few more. We've been going around nearly 3 hours, right? It's 9:40. I think we started at like 7 something. No, it's been like 2 hours, I guess. Geez, barely any time at all. We can keep trucking. We can keep going. Yeah, let's keep trucking. Let's keep going. And you know, I'll say we should definitely do some of the, I feel like doing the stadium mode just to give it another chance. But, and also I do think that, rationally, after that, I would probably want to do, like, one more good Mystery Heroes match. And then we can end on, like, a tier list or something. We can do that.
Welcome to
So yeah, I'll, like, do a 4-hour, 5-hour stream. That's fine. We've gone for 2 so far, and you know, like I said, I feel like.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Oh hey, this is midway into a match for once. Okay, cool. I can't reflect. Half of the things that they do.
Catch you later.
Suppose also some of these heroes are like stronger if you're going for headshots. We lost the 50-50 again. We have the propeller. Dang it. Maybe that I think the propeller, if you have that, you get the at least in this mode, you know, where you get the things automatically. If you have that, you get the I don't like the look of this. I can at least kill him, and whatever, that's fine. You know, we lost the 50-50 there anyway. Please, Blizzard, make it so that you can select your talents. You know, these things are relatively new. The perks, they're relatively new. You can absolutely change how they work in Mystery Heroes. Really, it makes It's really disorienting not knowing which way your mystery hero is when you load into mystery heroes. We got one of the heroes we haven't played yet. I think with her, the goal is just to be really flighty. So run around, be invisible, hack, and then shoot people who are really low. And when you hack someone, throw your virus on them. And then run away, like, as soon as possible. Oh, I should have just shot that guy with bullets.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Cooldowns are really low, and you can just go, hello. You can just spam your shit and hope for the best, and oh my god. I'm dead. I think that they really improved. I think they really improved Sombra. I didn't really like her original design or anything, and now getting back into the game and seeing like what they've done with her, and I've realized that I actually really like it. I really like her new playstyle and just being a nuisance. She's a great nuisance. Throw out the thing first. Throw out the thing first. I think this has been a great last stand, but things don't look good right now. Let's try to do better on. Again, let me say, I think it's very funny that they put out a melee assassin after saying it couldn't be done when they tried to do that with Genji, and the reason it seems like it's good. Double kill. I hope we don't lose immediately after I get that double kill. That would make it Super not worth it. Please, someone stand in the way. Please, someone stand in the way. Thank you, Domina. I think it's really funny that they made her after Marvel Rivals proved that it could be done. We might be boned. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, not boned. Not boned. We still have to hold out for 3 minutes, though. It's cat time! Let's do it. On the same map, in fact, as the last time we catted. With cat, you can, like, tow people around, but I think that's generally just for, like, setting things up, or, like, getting a slow tanker into position, you know, or, like, pulling people out. I don't think you need to necessarily do that, like, in the middle of, when you're defending like this. Let me do a big heal. Almost has like a Lucio thing where everyone in range gets the heal. Also can shoot people to heal. I feel like with the rise of more and more characters who can shoot people to heal them, in addition to like their main healing ability, makes Lucio's like big heal button and passive healing a lot less unique and valuable. You know, I feel like Lucio might be able to use like a second way of healing. Can Lucio shoot people to heal them now? I honestly, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if they added that when I wasn't looking. Come to think of it, actually,
Strike from above.
I literally have no idea. I feel like Pharah isn't as good anymore. I feel like it used to be easier to just stay in the air forever, whereas now, like, you need to fall pretty often. So maybe if you use, like, your cover more judiciously. You also have, like, an air dash now, which is, interesting, but, those guys are way too tanky. My rockets don't seem to be doing much to them, but, maybe I can at least lay down suppressing fire and hope for the best. And also, hey, you know, I can jump over their bullshit. That is pretty good. They have 2 Dominos. That's, again, any amount of Dominos is bad to fight against. But 2 is right out. Okay. You, fucking shooting me from above? We got this. We got this. We got this. I think we got this, folks. We got an ult to use at the last second. I'll use it at the very last second using my last jump. I'll just bombard the point. That's gonna be good. That's going to be their thing. Here we go. Ah, got sniped. But I did kill someone, and we did win.
Freeze! Don't move.
Not yet. Okay, another ultimate, and we won. Okay, good.
Humanity is shackled.
Confirmed. Win. Won. Victory. Yes. Ah, it feels good. Victory feels so good in this game. I love it. And just like the interplay of all the, you know, various abilities that they have, that you have. I'll say earlier, I was talking about, like, how when I first played Marvel Rivals, I was like, okay, you know, this kind of feels fresh, kind of feels like a fresh air. It's cool and good. Getting back into Overwatch now that it's Overwatch again, I will say I think I like Overwatch a lot more than Marvel Rivals. With Marvel Rivals, I feel like there's most of the characters of the game I don't know how to play, and there's no mystery heroes, so I can't just like randomly be forced to play them until such time as I figure them out. I just have to like commit to one, and it feels bad when you're committing to a character and you're just losing because of it. Also, all the characters are really complicated, too complicated for my taste, and I think Overwatch has a better balance insofar as complexity goes. Though, then again, actually, the perk system does make every character more complex. I still think with the synergies and all that in Marvel Rivals, probably still more complicated over there. Long story short, I prefer this game. It's not even close. It's like a... I'd probably give Marvel Rivals right now a 4 out of 5, in my view. Is that fair? Is that rude? I think it was in my top 10 last year. Probably above games that, you know, 4 out of 5 sounds a little bit harsh. I'd say it's, I say it sounds harsh. Maybe by other people's standards it wouldn't sound harsh. I have randomly played Marvel Rivals since it came out when they added new content. I can say that about very few other games. That's a 5 out of 5 status if I ever heard one. Though I will also say that it's not like 5 out of 5 like best of all time. And I do think Overwatch is 5 out of 5 best of all time. It's one for the books. In other words, it's an S tier versus an A tier. There's just there's everyone. Oh, you can transfer your shield to allies? So weird. Killed the Torbjorn. I think that's a good trade. I would say that's a value trade right there. Torbjorn can be a problem if he's allowed to set up. And I'll say, like, as a very aggressive, as a Tor main, I do think that, like, yeah, you see a Tor, you should kill him. You should kill him and not let him, if you're just killing his turret all the time, you're in trouble, you know? Someone is shooting me, and I don't like it. I like how she has a triple jump. That feels pretty good. That and her, like, peach floats. The Juno's a very fun, good-feeling character. And she can shoot people to heal them, which is just a trait everyone has now. That's as common as dirt. But, I remember when Ana was unique for having that. I feel like Ana could also use some more love, just given that her, like, main unique property ended up being given to a bunch of other characters. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, like the sleep is... I guess sleep is like her defining trait now. Oh, and the anti-heal field that she does. I guess she has a lot of stuff going for her, actually. And like the shoot to heal gimmick. That's the skill shot heal is no longer a differentiator. No longer super rare even. Let's see. Where's good places for these turrets? I think just like behind the walls. I don't want to get killed, so I will teleport this way. I've had some really good games of Symmetra, which, hey, we haven't seen Symmetra in a bit. I think Symmetra is really a high-value hero, though you really have to know where to put the turrets and where they're not going to get noticed. And also, like, the more orthodox your turret placement is, the less value you get from them. So, like, you know, creativity is key. In other words, I'm not as good with her turrets as I am with Bastion's turrets. So, you know, fun. I've had some really good games recently where I had one where I teleported behind their team, put up some turrets, and basically was part of a team wipe from there. And you know, in like a Flashpoint game, won a Flashpoint that way. And you know, just aggressive teleportation can also be good. Hey, Maga! This is the first time we're seeing Maga. So Maga has a fire chain gun and a crit when on fire chain gun. And you can fire them both at once. Notice that the cursor gets bigger when you fire both at once. So if you're at range, you probably want to just use one, I think. I don't know what the standard is. Also, his dash, his cooldown is insanely short on the dash. 5 seconds. You basically, I think, want to be using that on cooldown. And getting in close and using your big everyone gets to heal ability. I feel like it's weird that the dash controls using the Hey, Mercy. Boom! I might be in trouble, actually. Maga for Mercy? That's a good trade. I'll take that. Maga for Mercy is a good trade. Okay, it's fine. I regret nothing. I might regret something if they take the points. That I would regret. Also, now I'm playing a hero where they don't have a and the hammer. I lost the coin flip there. Shame. Definitely not as good with him when I don't have a fan the hammer to just like do a bunch of burst damage with. And again, I'll say like I don't really like abilities where you have to aim down sights first.
Fire in my heart will never burn out.
There's just how many heroes are there now that we haven't seen any of this stream? Not very many, I think. If there are again, I think you want to like. Come on, Juno. Ah, we got the Juno. Okay, yeah. Good to kill a healer. Always good to kill a healer. That's just rule number one, is that healers are higher priority on average than non-healers. Because when you kill them, you can kill everyone else easier. Is that true anymore? If like everyone takes 30% less healing after they've gotten bullets in them, after they've taken damage, that actually might not be true anymore. Hell yeah. I think this dude might be my favorite tank right now. Honestly, Winston. I maybe would say Winston over. Those two are close though. Love his explosive bullshit. Oh, also sometimes he can jump real high. I think when he doesn't have the I can't get up there. I'll just have to walk. I think when he doesn't have the melee thing, he has a anti-gravity jump. You can't go wrong with a shield. You can't go wrong with a shield. He always has a shield. They got another Mercy. Put some balls in that hole and hope to ricochet the Mercy a bit. Ooh, good. Someone got the Mercy. Excellent. I like how they explode after a certain range. I like how they ricochet. Ooh. Punches go through that shield thing, right? Yeah, that's like one of the weaknesses of this particular tank. Can't. I mean, shield can manage it, but the bullet holding does not. I think I might be holding my spacebar with my lap, with my sitting position, so I should sit more upright and not put my leg up. And start over here, so I hopefully won't die. I did die. But at any rate, we're run round up here, so we don't have to win, but it would be nice if we did. Let's make this our best Vendetta run. I think Vendetta is fun, and I feel like they're going to. I feel like they have to make more melee heroes. I feel like more melee heroes just make sense here. I no point in it. Oh fuck, we were that close to losing? I didn't realize that. I thought I could disengage without issue. I would have definitely gone forward and risked dying if I had known it was that close. Brigitte! Brigitte is one of the last heroes we have not seen tonight. Let's go. Let's make this a good round. Brigitte is good, very aggressive, fun shield. It's I like how in your face she is. And like as far as the healers go that can really chase and get a kill, like Brigitte is probably like the best of them, I would say. Maybe Cat can do it pretty well now with that claws talent that you can get sometimes. That claws perk that's you know, 50-50 here in Mystery Heroes. She's real good and fun. You know, one thing I don't understand with her, sometimes people have really big shields with her, and I don't know how that is. Is that one of her abilities? I don't see an ability that makes a... I don't see a perk that makes a big shield, so I don't know. I think she gets extra healing, like the more damage she does, so you're meant to be very aggressive with it. You're meant to get up in face. You're meant to use your shield aggressively and all that. I can kill this guy. Maybe not. Very fun hero. But they're backing off for now. They're waiting. Ooh, that's not
Forged in conflict.
I think we've seen like most of the heroes. Have we seen everyone except for Torbjorn? Who haven't we seen? I think we've seen like most everyone. I suddenly just got a bunch of texts. Has AT&T been down or something? It said that a message failed to send earlier. That surprises me because earlier was like 12 hours ago. What the hell? That's not how it's supposed to work. I know there is like, you know, we are currently at war, question mark? Seems like war is happening. I will say last stream, I did discuss that. You know, back, I don't know if like the narrative had shifted by Monday. Maybe it had, but like the last I had heard at that point, the last I heard was like the optimistic thing of just like, oh, we killed like all the main dudes. All the main like Iranians are dead. Does that mean we won? And the answer was immediately, no. We're going to fight you. We're going to do a war. And I don't think we really want to do a war. And as far as like doing a regime change from the air and not doing boots on ground, that doesn't work. That's never worked. So I don't know what they're going to do. If it feels like political suicide either way. It feels like someone's raining from above right now. We need to get on point. This is it. Ah, shit. Heal, 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 heal. Should I be focusing on the Pharah? I killed her. Okay, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. I mean, we still have to, like, win and do, we still have to, like, get our thing up to 100%. And we haven't done it yet. Not really. Okay, okay, it's not over yet. This could be a big one. This could be a big, satisfying win.
Another battlefield.
Have we seen everyone but my main, Torbjorn? Man, that's some luck. I don't know I can win this one-on-one. I don't have a big heal for another 4 seconds. And, that dude has way too much health. Ah, it's over.
Spend every moment.
Pick up your feet, you drunk.
Good game nonetheless. Have we seriously seen everyone but my main? I mean, let's check. Let's look real fast. We've seen like 3, 4, or 5 more, and there were 6 that we had to see. Apparently that Batiste was my best there. That's a surprise to me. I could get another loot box real fast. We're not gonna make a whole thing out of it this time. It sucks. It's not very cool. Sure, you can use that victory thing. That's fine. No, we haven't seen Torbjorn, and yeah, that's. I think that's it. We saw Freya, right? I think we saw a little bit of Freya. In that case, like, yeah, it's just down to 1. Is that true? Are we just down to 1 hero we haven't seen this whole stream? I think that's right. We saw Junker Queen. We saw Orisa. We saw everyone. I think we saw everyone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've seen everyone now. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else other than Torbjorn. What are the goddamn odds? 1 in 50. That's the goddamn odds. But the thing that's unusual about it is that Torbjorn is my main, so it's especially unlucky. It's especially unlucky there that it happened that way. Should we do one more Mystery Heroes and see if we can snag them? Yes, let's do one more. We gotta go out on a win, Mystery Heroes wise. And then if we don't get Torbjorn, we can pick him in the stadium mode. And I have no fucking idea how you build any character in stadium mode. So like it'll be you'll probably be seeing me at my rustiest, at my like least knowing how to play X hero. If we go into the mode like that, but yeah. Maybe I sent that message while I was in a parking garage. That might have been a factor. The phone should still tell you that it didn't send it like well before the 12-hour mark. That's weird. I think this has been a fun stream, I'll say. I think we've had some fun games, some big victories, and you know, I've managed to talk about every hero of 50 that I wanted to talk about at least a little bit. I'm gonna vote for New Queen Street. Yeah. New Queen Street is the one I'll vote for because we saw Colosseo earlier. That's the Colosseum. That's in Italy. This is the Canada. I almost said Canada. Weird emphasis. Torbjorn! We got him! That's the last hero we needed to get, and we got him immediately in the last game. Let's try to make this a big one. Let's try to get this. Let this be one of those matches where we don't die at all. I don't think tonight we've had any match where we didn't die at all, but, you know, sometimes that happens. That definitely happens. This might be a hard hero to get value out of in Escort, the mode where you are constantly running with a robot that you cannot plant a turret on. Is someone else a Torbjorn? Yes, they have a Torbjorn too. I hear the Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna flank them. I'm going to put my turret behind them and oh shit! Fuck! Ass! Wow, that was fast. And be a little too brave. We did kill like 2-3 people there. I think like 2 really. But we did also just totally lose my main really quick. Like, I should have fired off a few shots and then beat a quick retreat. I really should have. I really should have done that. Ah, well. I'm a very aggressive Torbjorn, and I like to play him a lot. And, you know, I do feel like sometimes in Mystery Heroes, you know, you get the same hero multiple times. And, I don't know if they, like, rig it at all to make that, more likely. But, hey, maybe we'll get the same hero multiple times. Okay, I need to, get some healing. Because, like, without my, extra shield, I'm real close to death here. That was a well-timed, punch mode. Come on, come on, come on! Someone killed him! I'll take it. And I can put down a shield and survive longer. Woo! Well, that's double kill! That's pretty good. Alright. Alright. This is going really well. I think this constitutes, if we win here right now, this absolutely constitutes a big victory, and also it means that we were successful in seeing one of every hero. Where was that, that Ash? Shot me, apparently.
Spend every moment
That
growing
happens.
into who you truly are.
Whatever. I'm not sure with the, oh, you know what? I'm always confused about the 4, but that's just because it's mouse 4. I have melee on mouse 4. I think that that's a good place for it. And, strains my thumb less than hitting the, middle click. Honestly. Can you stand on top of this? No. Never sure with him whether you should, like, pull people forward, or if you should just, like, you know, mind your own business. I feel like sometimes you pull someone, and it's just like, eh? But other times I feel like, yeah, you know, it's time. It is auto-aim. It would be cool, like... Would it be cool if it was, like,
They're pushing ahead. Take them out.
It could be like Cat's one, where it's like a, you know, oh, I offer, and you hit F to ascent. I guess at this point it's probably too late to change any of that.
Open fire.
Where's our tanks? Do we have any? You know, if you don't have tanks, it's probably a good idea to be a little more rank lecturous anyway, because then you might die and respawn as a tank. So, you know, it's like pulling that band-aid off. You know, it's not like a careful assassin can stop the payload from moving, you know. So you might as well be a non-careful assassin and, oh fuck. And, get aggressive with it. We're getting pushed. Our assholes are getting pushed in. I would really like a Torb right now. Our assholes are getting pushed in, and we're about to lose the lead.
We have to stop them.
Fuck.
They've taken the lead.
Alright, get some nice value there from that wall, and also some nice quick kills. Hell yeah, okay, I think we're turning it around. I mean, we do have to run this fucker all the way back, but that's you know, the start of a turnaround. I don't know where the rest of their team is, but oh jeez. There's punch. Did someone just punch me? Was that a Doomfist? I don't know who hit me with which ability, but okay. Let's take care of this monkey. Will he freeze? Maybe he won't freeze. May's great. Did I say earlier I think May's fantastic? And since they re-added the you know, you have a 50-50% chance of getting a freeze, I think that's lovely. The icicle rules, and she has a fantastic ult. You can't go wrong with May. I think she is a you know, always a very reliable hero to get. We have an ult, so like we should I think we're gonna win this off this ult. Someone's being annoying. I think it's a Sombra. Oh, it's a I think it's Sombra and a and one of them. Let's ult real fast. We got 2 kills, nice and quick. Oh, hang on, third one. Where is he going? I think we got him. Okay. And Sombra is still being annoying, but like, Sombra can't stop us from pushing the payload. Well, she can, but she'll die if she does, and she did not. Yeah! That was a hell of a good comeback. Let's fucking go. May is fantastic. I like May a whole fucking lot. I feel like the play of the games now take like a second to load up. and then I think they might be ending like prematurely or something. Like I've seen play of the games like end before like an ult goes off or something. It seems to me like they're supposed to go on for like a second longer. Parts of this game do seem a little bit low-key broken compared to how they were 10 years ago or whatever. But it is still very fun to play, and the hero selection, I do think just you know, looking down the roster and getting a good amount of time on each one of them, I do think this hero roster is unrivaled in terms of hero shooters. Even if they're, did Marvel Rivals pass them now? I would say it's still unrivaled. I think these are the best 50 designed heroes in a game of this scope, of this size, in general, with really good mobility, really good offense, really good heals. There's a couple weird things about each one of them that maybe, like, perk-wise or, like, passive-wise, where I would definitely ask for changes, but, shit, man, I love this game. It is 10:20, and, I think let's do a little bit of Stadium. I am going to start by queuing up for damage, and I'll say we will be going with Torbjorn as our choice. I really don't know that much about Stadium. I played it once, and I was just kind of confused the whole time. I would like to play 2 rounds of it. Maybe, you know, maybe if they're quick, maybe more like 3. But, you know, I do think that if we do, I will definitely, like, prioritize my favorites versus, like, you know, for the last couple hours, we've only seen, like, glimpses of my favorite fucking heroes, which is fine. You know, that's the nature of the mode, and it's satisfying and fun to get a really good thing in Mystery Heroes, but, let's do this. Also, I don't know how you get, like, titles. Can you get titles through Mystery Heroes? It's kind of a shame if you can't. Oh, okay, actually, I was about to say, right, there's, like, a limited hero pool in this mode, but, we do have, Torbjorn. Torbjorn is an option, and I will be going with that. May is a good one. People are picking good heroes here. That's, I guess that's how it works when there's only good heroes available. What are the heroes available? Yeah, those are all good ones. Well, some of them are. Yeah, all good here. I mean, a lot of heroes are good heroes, but these are all good heroes, you know? I saw that they're putting out a mobile game called Overwatch Rush. I'll say I've heard comparisons with that to like Heroes of the Storm and like games of that nature, and on account of that, I am very interested in it. And like if they eventually add like controller support for it, and also make it available in America. It's not available in America yet, turns out. It's only in the Philippines. I would love to play it on my AYN Thor, which I do not believe is in range. Let's see now. Yeah, I'm a big Overload user. My style with Torbjorn is to put the turret somewhere creative and then to flank aggressively and use my gun and my Overlord to just go crazy with it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just pick items that seem to items, moves, etc. Wait, how do I have 2? I don't understand. I'll take its suggestions and get things that seem in line with what I want and commonly picked things. I think that's what I want to do. I feel this is very MOBA-like, but not specifically the MOBAs that I didn't play. You know, not Heroes of the Storm. This is very much more like the perk system in the normal game. That's very Heroes of the Storm. In this mode, it's very like League of Legends, very Dota. And I find that alienating. You know, that's why I got into Heroes of the Storm in specific, because it seemed very approachable, understandable, etc. And, you know, at the very least, this has, like, things that try to make it an easy decision for you. And, we'll see how this treats us. Can she get the shield? I don't know, maybe the shield isn't optimal always. I like the shield on Orisa. The shield, I feel like when they took her shield away, that was the end of Orisa for me. Is there like something following me? I'm gonna flank around. I'm going to, did she heal? No, that's gotta be a, yeah, so my turret may go down, but I'm still, you know, I'm still a hero. You know, in the sense of like Lemillion is still Lemillion. I am still Torbjorn, whether or not I have a turret. Oh wow, she can like move around as a little boulder. I am still Torbjorn. Oh fuck. Oh. Where'd she go? Yeah. This mode might be full of weird abilities I don't know how to deal with, and I think the only one that I got was like, you know, really good, overload. So we'll see how that works out for me. I mean, so far it's working out well. Are we in the lead? No, we're not. The burst of survivability from Overlord. Oh, I guess I don't have to use multi-core on cooldown because I'm not... Right, I'm still in Mystery Heroes mode. I'm still in, like, use it or lose it mode. She's probably going to revive me. Very nice. Good revives. That turret is going to shoot her. Also, she's all healed up now. But also... dead. Nice. Oops. I don't know this map. What is this map? They have a bunch of maps here that are only in this mode. That seems wild to me. I don't know why we can't play this mode in a regular deal.
Let the push commence.
I'm a very aggressive Torb, and again, I am still Torbjorn while I don't have a turret doing stuff. Let's go. We won the first round.
Let's check the standings. 1-2-0.
MVP bonus? I was the MVP? Hell yeah. Let's go. I love Torbjorn. I have no idea what I'm doing as far as the character builder part of this, but I can shoot people really good with my gun. You know, the rivet gun is great. It has a great like fall off to it, a great rate of fire. It can go really long and hit people in the head. Rivet and your what? Every 5th rivet gun shoots both? That's fun. Anti-weapon damage. When an enemy begins to reduce their attack speed by 10%. That sounds pretty good. Some nice survivability. Load duration, attack speed. When Overload expires, gain attack speed. Deal 10 damage. Ooh. Yeah, sure. And when you are affected by stun, heal. Okay. More faster regeneration. I like that a lot. Though Mercy is doing a good job of healing us. Honestly.
Safe to say the teams are in the zone.
Lifesteal. That's fun. These are free. Oh, are these like perks? You just choose one? I think I'm just switching. I might be like switching things around randomly. I don't know what I'm doing.
Only 20 seconds remain before the
Am I swapping for okay. Whatever.
The time for preparations is almost done.
Do I have resources to spend?
Your capability has not gone unnoticed.
I really don't know what I'm doing as far as the abilities go, but so far it seems to be working out. I will say I lost the... I played as Zenyatta, and I lost the first one of these that I tried. So, you know, we'll see how this goes. I did try things like AoE push knockback on kick. That might not have been a particularly good one. With this, what's the best strategy here? Is it to block the enemy payload or escort the our payload? I mean, I think if their payload... Does she heal when she dodges with whatever perk she has? That might be a factor of how that fight went. I don't know. I don't want to use my shit yet, but also... That's not a very creative place for it, but it's fine, whatever. I am still Torbjorn. Oh, and I have it ready again, okay. I'm low. Need to be evasive. I am still Torbjorn. I think my turret's alive right now. So I am extra still Torbjorn. I'm still Torbjorn even when I'm dead now.
Just getting warmed up.
Woo.
An ultimate shutdown.
I like Torbjorn a lot. He's my main for a reason. I think I, realistically speaking, do better on him than other characters. You know? I love how he can have a long-range attack that headshots or a shotgun as needed. Like, that is just... Mwah, that's wonderful, even if he wasn't also a phenomenal turret character who's just like orders of magnitude more powerful than, say, you know, the TF2 equivalents. We're in the lead, things are going well. Looks like we're winning the race.
I still have some fight in me.
Hell fucking yeah.
This ends now.
Meet your fate.
The last leg seems to go really slowly. I don't know what's up with that. I'll just put this turret here, and they won't be able to approach, and they won't be able to catch up.
Only 10 seconds left. Let's check the stats.
Second round 1. Okay, this is going a lot better than the last time I did. Manek was the MVP that time. That's cool. I wasn't far off, I guess. I don't know. Thames District. Hey, Throne of Anubis. Hey, they did. I guess they did put Anubis back. Teach me to say things earlier. They did make Anubis again. It's just in this mode that I don't play ever. Maybe I should play this. This is going pretty well. Where's, like, stuff I can buy? I have money. I have a lot of money. I probably should be buying things. Epic. Yeah, I can afford Epic. I don't want reducing attack speed. I want that. Slots are full? Oh, fuck some of this shit then. I don't know.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to
Armored vest? Yeah, fuck that. Give me, the more weapon power. Yeah, okay. I think I'm learning. I think I'm learning how to play this.
Only 20 seconds left.
This is going so well, I feel like we should just do one of these and, not spoil it with, like, a loss or something. Or, like, with a round where I don't just walk all over everyone. This could also be an MMR thing, you know, I played one match of this before, and I lost, so Maybe it's trying to be nice to me. I don't know if that's how MMR works here. You know, that's who can say? Do I still have the? Yes, I still have the big epic shots. Very cool. I still have the free shotgun. I'm starting to understand this mode, and God help me, I'm starting to like it. Play more, coward. I generally have trouble resisting going out on a win. And this, you know, I think we've done like everything I meant to do. We've seen every hero, and now we're getting one more match in. This is an interesting map. What is this? This is different from, this is like new. I mean, I guess all these maps have been new. It's kind of cool that this mode has like new things in it. Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe I honestly don't know, like, if I'm... It could be, like, the people who know how to play this well are gaining more and more an advantage as, like, you know, as we go forward, you know? As, like, more and more the building aspect matters. Like, I do believe I am building to my strength, but, like, there's building to one's strength and there's building to meta. You know what I mean? They're two different things. This is like Team Fortress. This is like, you know, you go back and forth between the 3 points. That's pretty cool. And of course, as you like, as the point shifts from like forward to back, it's cool that they've kind of low-key added some of those modes back in. Why is my turret? Oh, it's still doing business, so I can't destroy it, or can't make a new one somewhere. I can't move it. We have to move to objective B now. At that point, at close range, I need to remember to switch to shotgun. I need to switch to shotgun, and you know, that'll do more burst damage than like otherwise could. We need to get onto the objective, or yeah, round lost. Okay, shit. Not a great round. Shit. We still have 2 rounds that we can win or lose, so we'll see if they take it back. I do want to go out on a win, and I'll say, like, if we win this, I do feel like I would be satisfied enough. Oh, okay, you get like one of these every round. Okay, so round 3. Oh shit, I didn't realize that this goes into this slot. I thought it was like for one of these items. Okay. I skipped one without realizing I was making a mistake. Overload grants allies with turret marks enemies. Armor for overload. No, let's bulk up our overload. Yeah.
It's a fierce competition. Who will cave to the pressure and who will come out on top?
Okay, so I am learning. Apologies again. I don't know how this mode works. I thought that was one of the things where you replace. I literally don't know. I think now I know. I feel like if we did it again, I basically would know what I was doing. The ones where I was just replacing my own abilities confused me to the point where I didn't want to pick anything without being too careful, but I didn't understand. Okay.
This next point decides the match, and victory is in reach.
Like that China map from the actual game. This could decide the game. Is this the China map? This really does look a lot like that, Li Jiangli, what's that? Actually, kind of looks like a mashup of multiple. Because this is totally that other one in particular. That guy's shooting me from afar. They got snipers? What are they? I'm just gonna put this behind and have it be really defensive. And kill anyone who kills it. Ah. We got 17%. Good start. 20, 21, 22. Good start. He still might be able to do it. These buildings, I feel like these buildings aren't usually here. I feel like the spawn, this feels different than the normal map. I wanted to flank there and get clever, but maybe just like go the obvious way where the team went before trying to get clever with it. Okay, let's go. Let's go with the group. We'll branch out and put our turret somewhere interesting. Once we get in close. This looks good. All right, we got it. I think, like, the sides would be a good place for a turret. Somewhere like here, where it has a good view of, like, most of the point. And, like, people come in, they'll start getting shot, and it'll be from the side. Good, ooh. Oh, good heals. And the turret's doing good. Perk did good stuff during that engagement as well. We got ult ready. I'm gonna place this up here. Nice vantage point. My ultimate is ready. I think we're good. I think we got this. We just have to hold out a little longer and trigger the ultimate at the last moment. Okay. Ultimate time. I'm gooping on the point. And, yeah! I don't know if that kept them off or if they just were being a little too cautious. Don't think it killed anyone there, but yeah. Good shit.
Let's take a look at this.
It being a longer match, a longer affair. Oh, I should have endorsed the mercy there. Whatever, it's fine. It being a longer match, I do feel like the victory is a lot more satisfying than, like, any of the other previous victories. And I also feel like I, got some real good opportunity there to really, like, kick some ass as Torbjorn. The first couple rounds before the equipment advantages really came online, and the, oh, hey, no. One is good, I'm good. Before that, all came online, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied here tonight. That said, before we go, let's do a tier list. I would like to do a tier list of, like, all my favorite heroes, just by virtue of, like, I think the metric should be, like, how good do I feel when I get them, and how much do I want to kill an enemy? How high a value are they as a target, mystery heroes-wise, when they appear? So, let me set that up real fast. I'm gonna throw to a break and get that, get a a tier list thing up and get it captured in OBS. Give me a minute. Okay, going to a break. We will be right back. And we're back. Actually, the people who are watching it live got to see me set it up because I can't do that on the break screen. But as far as the VOD is concerned, it just magically appeared. Let's do this. It's time to do a tier list wherein I'm just gonna rate the heroes how I feel about them from S to A, and how I feel about them as far as, like, 1, how happy I am to spawn as them, and 2, how unhappy I am when it's on the enemy team, right? How much a priority target I feel like they are. Let's just randomly start doing this. I'm gonna start by putting Torbjorn up there. He's my main, and I feel like do really well on him. But also, like, if you leave a Torbjorn alone, you're just, you know, the turret is just going to be constantly flanking you and shooting you, and you're gonna have to kill the Torbjorn. You're gonna have to kill the turret or the Torbjorn, either of which is a distraction when you could be killing other heroes, so I think he is easily S in my books. Same-wise, I really like Junkrat for being able to lob and do excessive damage from a distance. I think Junkrat is easily S tier. So too is Mercy. Mercy is easily S tier for me, one of the best supports in the game, and especially in mystery heroes. Let's just say that this is this is like mystery heroes first right here, specifically for like mystery heroes especially. Trying to get the thing cropped on screen just so. That's probably good, right? For mystery heroes especially, I think she is extra good for the ability to revive any character. Maybe we should just go in order. Domina is S as well. That's definitely an S tier if I ever did see one. Can we just, like, finish knocking out the S tiers? I'm not sure that there are any, honestly, that I always see as, like, a priority target. A kill this hero or else you will suffer, and it's not, like, particularly hero dependent, you know. Just in general, these are the 4 that I always see as priority targets. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put one more up there, and I don't know that they're that strong, but I do feel like if you let a Symmetra set up, especially in mystery heroes, again, let's view this through the lens of mystery heroes. A Symmetra really generates a lot of value through those turrets and is just constantly a problem, and definitely a priority target as a result. You know, too, also Alira goes up there. Again, same reason. The turret healing, that's just you can't mess with that. Okay, that's for the base set. That's S tier. Let's just start knocking away at the rest. I feel like Bastion is... I feel like he's really good, but also I feel like he's not super good. Like, I don't always want to kill a Bastion whenever I see them, so I think Bastion is like a good solid B, somewhere in the middle. Cassidy, I'm sorry. I don't feel that strong about him. Whether or not he has Fan the Hammer or the slow thing, I am generally not that scared of a McCree, but he is a perfectly good hero, and I think he's real good. Diva is very survivable and heals a lot. I think in like more like serious play, Diva is currently like S tier from what I've heard. But let's for now put her at the top of A, and like if A is looking if you know, maybe move her up accordingly. Genji's really variable. Depends if you have a really good Genji. I wouldn't put him as reliable as like Bastion, but a really good Genji can deliver. I think for me, a Genji is never a priority, and except insofar as, hey, if he's diving the back line and you don't see anyone else, go for it. I think Hanzo is a solid B, solidly in the middle. I think currently Lucio is in the middle as well. I would put Lucio in the middle there. You can see my mouse, right? Yes, okay. May, I feel like, always does, you know, it's basically like a tank version, is halfway to a tank as far as the damages go, insofar as, like, being able to wall off people, being able to heal big. Honestly, I could put May on S tier, but let's go A for now. I think she's a step lower than S. Pharah is great value at all times. I think that now that she has trouble staying in the air long term, she's lower, which feels a little bit, it's a little bit glaring now that, like, the cat is here, staying in the air constantly. Like, she just can't match that. Reaper. Reaper can be really fucking good if he gets behind you and no one's turning around and facing him. He needs to melt away the instant someone turns around and faces him, which is what he can do with his kit. I've had some really threatening Reapers. I think we go B tier there. Reinhardt, can't go wrong. That's A. I think Roadhog is also a solid A. The pick ability, especially, the ability to, like, pick out an enemy hero and kill them real fast, that's especially good for mystery heroes. And even if they can't solo tank, you know, even if they're not as good as a solo tank, I still think that Roadhog is solid in the context of mystery heroes. I feel like Soldier used to be S tier for me, and I think now that he can't, now that his aim drifts up randomly, I think for me he's A tier. That really, like, hurt the character for me. Tracer's C. Tracer, I feel like I'm very rarely scared of a Tracer. I'm very rarely prioritizing a Tracer. Part of that is that they're like, you know, you can't nail them down. They rewind and disappear. But another part of that is that their gun is very tough to kill with. Kind of a very high skill ceiling weapon that I feel like the average folk online just does okay at. I personally do okay with it. It's been a while since I've been scared of a Tracer, so I think that's why C. I think I have to put Widowmaker at B. Here's the thing. I'm not very good at Widowmaker, and I think, generally speaking, if you see a Widowmaker, you can sort of laugh a little bit, because if they're not a Widowmaker main, if they're not a sniper, then that is wasted on them. But occasionally, I see someone who's really damn good at the hero, and they are a threat and they are a danger, and I have to prioritize them. And for that, I think it moves up to B, similar to Reaper, same equation. Yeah, I think Winston is A. Real damn good, can't go wrong. Honestly, maybe, are there any tanks in? Oh, there's Domina. I don't think he's as good as Domina, but I do think when I get Reaper, or when I get Winston, I'm really happy to jump on people and to be able to jump out after. Like, he's really good with that new passive, especially. And yeah, Zarya. I don't feel like I'm getting the best value out of Zarya currently, but I'll also say that when there's a good Zarya on the enemy team, the whole enemy team feels a lot tankier than they otherwise would. I guess especially now that, like, when you get hit, healing is reduced, that doesn't affect the shield. So that shield is more valuable than ever, even if because of the changes into Overwatch 2, you know, to make her less of a tank support hybrid, to make her more of a full main tank. I think they nerfed it. And also they made it so that you could use both shields yourself separately, and I think they're better on you too. But I think that swings A tier, and yeah, Zenyatta also A tier. Really good healing, consistent healing, and really good damage, consistent damage. You cannot go wrong with that. I think similarly, Ana is A. Does Sombra move up from B to A? I feel like Sombra's close. Original Sombra, I feel like, would be a C, personally. But current Sombra, I really like. I would give an A. If we end up with more in A, then makes sense. We'll split it into A and A+. Orisa is one of those heroes that has a coin flip perk system, and I'll say, like, if you can spec it out and get the shield that's deployable all the time, I think she could be as high as an A, but with the coin flip and the not having the thing that, like, you know, sucks people in anymore, which was really cool and good. The spear is a hollow imitation of that. I think that goes B. Doomfist is F. Doomfist is my least favorite hero in the game. Can't tank for shit, can't protect teammates, dives in and can barely hurt anyone with all his abilities put together. Not a good kit, and you know, is styled upon by every tank that's anywhere similar. Like, you know, Winston kind of has the same personality, the same playstyle, but instead of like half killing one person, Winston kills multiple people at once. Like, while having a shield that can protect others, and while being able to get out of dodge faster, I think, maybe. Winston is just 100 times better, and, like, the fact that there is someone in the game that renders Doomfist irrelevant, I think really hurts Doomfist there. I think that really hurts Doomfist there. Moira. I feel like Moira used to be better. I feel like Moira used to be better at the damage. I do really like her mobility and, like, draining a person using the right click to just, like, sap their health, mostly auto aim style, feels really good. Okay, I'm convinced. A. Similarly, I think that I don't think that she's S right now. We're getting to the point where we have too many A's. We'll split this up at the end, actually. We'll split up the A tier. Yeah. I think that a really good in-your-face, what's her name? Brigitte can be really good, can be a threat, can be someone worth killing. You know what, if I'm thinking about it from the Mitch, I gotta remember that I put Hanzo and Lucio in B, so B is solid. Let's readjust here a little bit. Yeah, Moira, B. I feel like she's less strong. I feel like, I'm doing less with her. Is there anyone else that moves down? I'm never hunting down I'm very seldomly hunting down one of these, even though I think the rework was good. Okay, I can see that. You know what? Let's also move up May, and you know what? I think I do want to prioritize a Roadhog whenever I see them, and when an enemy team gets 2 Roadhogs, it's a serious threat. Similar to, like, as far as mystery heroes goes, I think Roadhog is S. Okay, let's rejigger that a little bit, and now we have a much more balanced list. I'm gonna put Wrecking Ball in A. Wrecking Ball really is very disruptive, and, like, a really good Wrecking Ball in the right spots, in a place where they know what to do, can really sustain and stay alive and keep on fighting. And also, the ult is just, like, one of the most disruptive things in the game, and one of the things I want to see less. Honestly, actually, come to think of it, just insofar as, like, how much I want to kill a Wrecking Ball when I see an enemy team has multiple of them, it starts to be a problem. I'm talking myself into it. Okay, I'm gonna put that in S. I'm gonna say that's an S tier. I don't care for Ashe that much, and I'm very rarely scared of an Ashe. The ultimate is pretty good. When Bob comes onto the field, that's the most scared of Ashe I am. I think I can count the times I've seen Ashe do a Bob on one hand, playing Mystery Heroes for the last, like, 2 weeks. So I think that's about as scary as, like, the sword or the grenade or Step Right Up. You know, it's high noon, and I think that makes sense for C. Baptiste is alright. Solid B. I think that, I really love this dude. You can't go wrong with a shield. His grenades are great. He has multiple different kinds of defense, and the ultimate is solid. The rock is nice. Yeah, I think he's one of my favorites, and definitely one where if the enemy team has multiple, really, like, shields that you deploy and get to shoot at the same time, just, like, are special, or like a cut above, or like the best thing you can ask for on a tank. I think that makes them priority targets and priority things to spawn as, like top tier. I really like Echo. I think Echo's really good burst damage. I've really enjoyed the times I played Echo. Is Echo as good as, like, Soldier? As good as, like, Reinhardt? No, not as good as Reinhardt. No. B, then. Sojourn? I think so. It's tough. Sojourn's really great. The having multiple times of damage and AoE damage and railgun. Yeah, there's so much that she can do, as well as having fantastic mobility. I think I do like seeing her up here. Junker Queen, I'm never especially scared of. I'm never especially afraid of Junker Queen when I see her. I feel like she is a solid C. Maybe as high as a B. Here it goes, A. I think that cleanse is especially relevant for, like, more serious play. And, the healing is a little bit subpar, I would say, but her shurikens do good damage, and, yeah, that's, I think she is very reliable. Is that more of a B reliable? We're getting to the point where B is spilling over as well. Sure, I think B makes sense for her. Similarly, I do think Ratamata is like a solid B, somewhere in the middle. It's interesting having him as like a shield-based tank who can become a full-on tank at any moment. Like, I do think there's something to that. That hybrid playstyle is very fun. But I would also say that, like, all the, like, other shield-based tanks are better than him. And they get to be, most of them get to be full-on tanks, even when they're not, you know, tanks swinging a big hammer around or whatever. Even when they're not, like, using a temporary ability. Yeah, I think that, like, the anti-air ability is really interesting. I've never seen it put to good use. It's interesting as, like, a counter pick, which is not relevant in Mystery Heroes. And I think, therefore, it ends up falling down a bit as far as that goes. I'm not a big Lifeweaver fan. I'm never really particularly impressed by the flower placement. I think for me, he is like the lowest priority support that I could imagine running into. Mauga's A. Is Mauga A or is Mauga S? I do feel like Mauga is a real big threat. He has cooldowns that keep on coming out of cooldown. There's so many of them. Yeah, no, let's put him in S. Venture, I haven't gotten the hang of. I think she's pretty good. I would put her in B right now. Juno is great. I love her mobility. I feel like her healing is a little subpar, but I really love the lock-on missile. I'd say A. I'd say, like, she can really get things done. I feel like she's a better Lucio right now, and that puts her right above, in the tier right above Lucio. I think Hazard is low-key a C. I could see. I feel like we're going to split it up into B and B-. I feel like Hazard is like a B-. I really want to like him. Everything in his kit is really interesting and good, but I don't know it comes together, and I don't know, like, he competes with, like, any other tank that's in the game, you know, one-to-one. I feel like he's just kind of weak. I really don't like Freya that much. Freya, I've gotten 0 value on. I've seen some play of the games from Freya's, and I've been hit by arrows sometimes. Is it a good sign if I'm saying, like, oh, I've been killed by this hero before, so it can't be dog shit, right? No, that's a sign that, like, it's not very scary, and, like, it's hard to do business on. I think Freya is the closest to F. C tier is pretty empty. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm put her above F, above worst hero in the game, Doomfist, just barely. I think that Waterboy is pretty cool. I like his hybrid between, like, Mercy and Zenyatta. I think he is clunkier than both, and fun, but sort of solidly in the middle. If we put everyone in B now, then That's not gonna happen because the cat is definitely S tier. I don't think the cat is as strong as like some of these other options in S tier, but I do think whenever there's a cat, it's the first thing that gets targeted. It's the first thing that you should target, and also, like, because it's flying around in the air, it's also low-key, like, one of the hardest things to target, so it tends to have a lot of survivability and to get away with a lot of bullshit. I think cat is, like, S tier, and perhaps the last S tier. Anron is C, doesn't really do much that, is sort of like a different Genji, and you can see I already put Genji in the category of cool, but not exactly reliable, so, there's that. I feel like whenever I see a Vendetta, I want to kill them, because if you let them get away with it, they will get away from some bullshit. That sort of justifies an A tier. I think Mizuki also is solid A, and maybe that for A as well. Okay, let's move. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to split into an A and an A plus. Should we do an A and an A plus or something in between an A and a B? Let's do an A plus and move some guys up from B. Let's do it that way. Let's be positive. I do think on average, the average hero is better than they seem. So yeah, let's do an A plus and then move some dudes up into it. Also, let's move one down. Hang on. I will add a row above. And we'll do that as A plus. Oh, now my row colors are all screwed up. My gradient is all backwards. The A and the A plus both can be the same color. That makes sense. They're both an A, basically. Okay, who moves up? Winston, Diva. Actually, I feel like Winston is better than Diva, personally, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as like casual games go. I feel like Winston and him do better. I think an Anya with her unique ability. I think that Bridget with her interfaceness. I think that I was considering B for Vignette, but she is very dangerous if you let her be. I think Sojourn moves up as well. And who moves down from the top list? Who do I see and I don't want to kill? I pass up. I ignore. It's not a threat. It's not a problem. I think we gotta choose one. It's not her. It's May. That's a tough choice. That's such a tough choice. I was thinking either May or the cat, honestly. But I do think May can underdeliver sometimes, and that's a factor there. Anyone else moving up? I'll move Diva up, and I think Mizuki, honestly, with the roots and such, is a priority threat as well, a priority target and all that. Yeah, I'm happy with all these other guys being in regular A. I think, like I said, Juno has some stuff that she's lacking. I think that Emery is pretty basic and doesn't really. These guys are both at the same tier, I think. And oh, you know what? I'll pull Zarya up just for the fact that her sustain does a lot for the team if they have one. It's a very big thing to do. Okay, who's going up from here? Farah is a serious threat whenever you see her. I think that Junker Queen can add a lot of sustain to a team. I think Waterboy actually is pretty solid, and he's a little clunky, and I don't have the hang of his water attack, but yeah. I'm feeling like moving Moira up now that A tier is less competitive. I feel like Moira now hangs, and if Moira hangs, so too does Kiriko. And there's not a lot of tanks. I think Ratamata moves up as well, and there we go. We have a nice list with a nice good curve. If we moved one more hero up and one more hero up here, it'd be an even nicer curve. Okay, 1 second. Let me think. Who do I want to kill when I see them? Who do I want to kill? Even with the reduced air stuff, actually, I do think Pharah swings A+ tier, actually. Pharah is always a threat, and the fact that I'm, like, less good now at flying with her doesn't make her less of a A+ tier. Yeah, I think that's the take. And, move Hazard down and done. There we go. Yeah, I think Hazard just has a lot less solid stuff compared to everyone else on B tier. The rest of the B tier is a lot more solid, or at the very least solid in the right hands. Variable in some people's hands, but solid in the right hands. Okay, there's my list, my tier list of Overwatch from my dumbass perspective. I accidentally hit the space key. 1 second. Don't worry about it. From my dumbass perspective, and with a particular focus on mystery heroes, let's just run it down real fast. In S tier, we have Torbjorn, Junkrat, Mercy, shit, what's her name? It's like it ends with an A. Shit, fuck ass. That is Domina. Yeah, Domina. Shit. New heroes, still trying to remember. Domina, Symmetra, Ileana? Is that her fucking name? Ilari. Ilari is her name. What's his name? Roadhog, Wrecking Ball, Sigma, Maga, Jetpack Cat. That's an S tier. In A+, I put May, Winston, Reinhardt, Anna, fuck. Her name is Brigitte. Brigitte, Vignette, what's her name? Vendetta. Similar, I was almost there. Sojourn, Diva, Mizuki, Zarya, and Pharah. In A, I put Soldier, I put Zenyatta, I put Echo, Juno, and Emery, Junker Queen, Water Boy. What's the Water Boy's name? Hang on. I got it right here. Water Boy's name is Wu Yang. Alright, that's okay. I don't think I knew that name. Moira, Ramata. I was thinking of him as like Ratatata. And Kiriko in A tier. In B, I put Bastion, Hanzo, Lucio, Reaper, Widowmaker, Orisa, her name is... There's so many heroes, it's hard to remember all the names off top of head. Sombra, Baptiste, and... Sojourn's the other one. She is, Venture? Very similar to Vendetta. In C, I have McCree, Genji, Tracer, Ashe, Lifeweaver? That sounds right. Freya, Anjan, Onron, and Hazard. And in F, I just have Doomfist. Okay, that's the tier list I enjoyed putting together. I think that's my final opinion. I'd be surprised if these rankings change, honestly. I feel like a lot of that is just due to inherent nature. I guess some of these could be nerfed or buffed, but I think that's a good list. I like that. I feel good about that. Let's get this down now, though. Let's see. Okay, that's a tier list there. Let me where the hell is it on my I randomly put this thing here. I have to find it again so I can hide it. Where the hell did it go? It's definitely below my camera, so I know that much. I know it's somewhere in the middle. Window capture 3. Here we go. Yeah, just go ahead and hide it without any sort of fade transition. That's fine. Well, folks, I'm satisfied. I think we had some good games. I think I had a lot of fun doing some mystery heroes for a while, seeing one of every hero, seeing every hero once, basically. Overwatch is a hell of a game, and I think just by the nature of heck, when I make a tier list of, like, the heroes I like, more than any of them end up in S tier than any other tier. It's just an indication that just, like, they know what they're doing. A lot of the older heroes especially are just, like, class acts, really good. Maybe some of them could use a buff or two. I don't know. But, like, I think this is a hell of a good game. I really enjoy the mystery heroes. The only thing I would ask for is just let me define what perks I get per hero in mystery heroes and set so that they're less variable and I don't suddenly get into McCree. I'm sorry, Cassidy. Did I say McCree earlier? I meant his name is Cassidy. Now, I don't suddenly get into McCree and find out that he doesn't have Fan the Hammer all of a sudden. Or conversely, I get into Orisa and find that she still doesn't have her big shield back. That's, you know, if I could have that amount of reliability, I think some heroes would really come up. And also, you could definitely get used to, like, okay, you know, Tracer has a really big dash now if you want her to. And, you know, the bullets and grenades of Junkrat fly faster, and other things that can really throw you off if you have a lot of things just down to muscle memory and, you know, you see hero, you want to play hero. You know, I think it was really good when Overwatch came out, and unlike TF2, it had no sort of equipment system, no sort of customization system. The heroes are what they are, and they need no modification to be interesting. They start at full power, rather than having to be, like, pretty vanilla style at full power, and then have to be like, oh, if you want this gun that has a special effect on it, you're gonna have to take a penalty. You know that, right? Whereas, like, you know, the genius of Overwatch is like, no penalties. Everyone's just really strong, really mobile, really, really, like, survivable. And, you don't have to, like, you know, give up 25% of your damage to get, like, a backburner perk. Though, then again, come to think of it, one thing I think Overwatch could use is a hero that gets an extra damage when back attacking, you know, a backburner hero. And I would like them to have a flamethrower. Literally give them a backburner and make that be their gimmick. Flanking and destroying from the sides, that would, I would love that. Is there any other type of hero I would want? I can't think of any. You know, this I would say that this has a pretty complete, pretty amazing roster. I would say it would be cool if there was a tank with a turret. A tank with a turret who threw down a turret to tank would be really cool. And what if they were like an... Here's the idea I've had for a while. Omnic wrestler. Like an Omnic bodybuilder. That I think that'd be a fun thing to throw into the world of Overwatch and have be running around and doing stuff. I guess as far as like maybe like similar to MAGA vibes of just like, you know, just like really enthusiastic and really gung-ho and you know, big dick energy as it were. I think there is a drone hero coming. I'm curious about them. Is there anything else? I mean, like I said, a flamethrower character, that's like the one thing that I want. A flamethrower with a backburner perk, especially. I think that'd be lovely. There are still probably weapons that they haven't done yet. I think they'll add more melee characters like Marvel Rivals has. I feel like Doomfist could be a melee assassin again. I think that would be a good thing. And, you know, a third melee character in addition to Doomfist and Vendetta, I think would be, I think that would be the ideal for, like, the direction forward for, Overwatch. Yeah, cool, good. Let's, pull up the schedule and talk about the next couple streams. So, viewer levels are back. Last month was a whole month of randomizers, as I mentioned the last stream, but is less relevant now. And viewer levels are back as a result. Oh, god damn it, I didn't save the, I thought I saved the, did I not save the version of this that had the last 2 days checked off? 1 second. I guess I forgot. I saved it as a PDN. I didn't save it as a PNG. Yes, I want to replace that shit. Yes, please. And flatten it. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, so we're back to viewer levels, and they'll be on Monday on account of next week. First off, it was the fastest way to do viewer levels after getting back off of getting off randomizers from last month, and also since I'm out of town next Friday, it kind of just makes sense for next week and the week after as far as like getting in some viewer levels while I can do no else. I will say there are more streams to be done this week. Tomorrow will be a me playing Pokopia for the first time. I have pre-ordered it. I think it might be available now. It's like 11:27. I think I might have heard it was available earlier even. I'm not sure about that, but whatever. But Pokopia officially comes out tomorrow, and I will play it for the first time, and apparently it is the best rated Pokemon game that there's ever been, so that colored my interest. Also, I heard that it was somewhere in between Animal Crossing and Viva Pinata, and it's just like, even before you start saying like Dragon Quest Builders, it's just like, oh, you had me at Viva Pinata. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Wow, okay. So yeah, tomorrow 7 p.m. we'll start Pokopia and we'll do a good amount of it. We'll see what makes sense, what's fun, etc. Then on Friday at 6 p.m. we will play some Eugenics. That is the top-down tactical roguelite RPG where you command a bunch of cats around and get up to bullshit. I will say I have some very good cats in my roster right now. I just had a really good run, so I am ready for a very unwelcome visitor that's coming in a few days, but I think we'll be able to do one more run, and hopefully we'll get some overpowered cats from that, or maybe we'll all die. They'll all die, and we'll see what's what. That'll be on Friday, and yeah, and then there'll be one more viewer level stream, and then I'll be out of town, and then another viewer level stream, and then, you know, other stuff. Like, look, there's Mario Wonder DLC, Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube, Mario 64, but with Bonanza DK, full playthrough, calendar for details. Yes, look at where they are. Next week is out of town week, but week after that, we'll do Mouse PI. We'll do Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube. We'll, you know, be just about going into, Donkey Kong Bonanza Mario 64, Wonder DLC, Mario Maker back on Fridays, other such things. You know, there's a lot coming. I'm excited about all of it, as I often am, and, you know, I'm feeling good right now about this whole schedule, and also I think I will enjoy my cousin's wedding next week off stream, so that's also fun. Right then, that'll do. Let me go ahead and send the Twitch out on a raid. Let me send the Twitch out on a raid there. And that'll do for tonight. Thank you for hanging out and being chill and cool and watching me play some Overwatch. Give your love to the VOD. Short form content can also be pretty good on the YouTube there. And I'll see you tomorrow for Pokopia, and on Friday for Eugenics, and on Monday for Mario Maker, and various other days, various other times in the future. Let me see who's online, who I can give a raid to right now. I'm looking around. I see someone playing Pokopia. I don't want to raid into a Pokopia yet. I don't want to see it just so. What's good? Looking through. Can't go wrong with Paper Mario. Sure, why not? I'll send you to Glower. All right. Give your love to the VOD. Give your love to the short form content if you like that sort of stuff. I spent a lot of time working on it, and it's kind of a lot to do to keep up the pace with. Give your love to all that. I'll see ya tomorrow for Procopia. I'll see ya Friday for Mugenics, and Monday through Mario Maker. Love to the VOD. Love to the shorts. Tomorrow, Friday, Monday. Take it easy. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. Goodbye. Good night.